anya was a Vincent company ede manuania ebe kipu goal post no ba kwa ye wi adum so mbe start game no ama Bayern Munich na Kofi de ete anisa ukwa Bayern squad no ma emrantie mienu pe na game we do muntimi emmobi Alphonso Davies and Jamal Musiala the only two players we out of this particular game na de ete anisa Jamal Musiala after 146 days enra Abranton start a shooting say wetimi ebo shot no ka bibi e tro se enche na boy no esnya returning into action and the ama Bayern Bobo kono na before say game no and so ebe start our Allianz Stadium no Kingsley Coman Bayern Munich team no ebe farewell ceremony and the ama Abranton ni nyina and is wo fi Bayern akọ anasa no wo mu antimi anya farewell ama boy no nti ene our Allianz Arena before say ye be start game no farewell ebe koso na ye ka no Bayern Munich first wo mu ni plan bia say Michael Olise wo mu ebe tom boy no wo ma your madwen some best and the Abranton contract say eba we in 2029 what the for crapo eba beka and Michael Olise no so crapo no any release clause club will be able to me and they are convincing Abranton and that's what mo buy and team no name of Abranton for the Hurricane and a release clause of 65 million euros in the winter transfer and as a summer transfer a club will be me at a 65 million euros in eba na boy no so convincing enough likely said that particular club no able to me and Hurricane the Cane Master and no and a Bayern Munich Bobo Kono and the actual Branton and him say one more person before say ye basi January mo ne dono ebe activated of that 65 million euros release clause no one more person boy no and so etiase no can be etro mo Bayern Munich team no mo ehu hawa one more any relationship ne ebe si akọ enti Bayern team ne de akwa weekend and him say before see nwe this year no one more emma one more enso ehu anasa Branton em one more Bayern Munich no ehu boy ne stance and there the and say uramu our German Bundesliga number 5:30 Leverkusen at na Bay Arena no mo any Borussia Dortmund team no akwakobo eno and a Kasper Hallman onu air manager Emma Leverkusen team ne say Dortmund Bobo Kono one of the top teams in Europe and we be here so performing good na afei eno atimi guide wo na ene mo anya nkunimdie over Borussia Dortmund na ene urama game na no be hye papa because the battle between the third place team and our first from the fourth place team Uramu our German Bundesliga after Monday 11 Yara Monday 12 no say understand dance na ATM Bayern Munich Edikai wamu our 31 points plus 33 goals RB Leipzig etosumienu 26 points plus 9 wamu dia about 12 matches Leverkusen etosumiensa 23 points plus 12 and Borussia Dortmund wamu enso etosu enaya wamu our 22 points plus 9 goals uko top scorers numa I mean fan to atie fan him say Hurricane asha 14 goals ama Bayern team no and Jonathan Bodkat and so about 8 goals our yentu fani yenwuramu our English Premier League no na in the English Premier League no nyankopon nya duma ene 3 p.m. Manchester City the Sky Blues wamu ani Leeds United airport our Etihad Stadium ene uramu our Etihad yebenya supporters about 55,097 spectators sempo no wamu ere game ni bi na se wonso ore game ni bi na ohun se ensuo petepete a emane enyo because wamu amohwe weather so our Etihad and in Manchester Chroma no echa se ene light rain ebe kwaso abra game no enso etwa edi egu Peter Bankis akwakoye center Rafi no ahantesa game no Pep Guardiola say after mu defeat Leverkusen edi mo na no in the UEFA Champions League wamu lose 2-0 no already mu say the team ebe try na fe wamu atimi akame back onto the winning race na atimi abwa ama wamu Manchester City Bobo kono assign are strong enough to compete in all the competitions where we are no Sunday to say Omama Muchen so no the last game against Leverkusen no Abranton extra some qualities beer nan kobetimi and so edi a support to amo nanso na edi ema wamu City players ne say wamu ebe fine Abranton fan Omama Mush na ye kan no papa na assign edi atoso say Abranton Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante are unavailable for this particular game wɔn ɛbɛbɔ ne ɛnɛ na ɔhwɛ mmerante edu baako a yɛwɛ de mu so ɔmbɛ start game ne ama city ne sei ɛna ɛteɛ Juan Liki Donnarumma ɛyɛ goalkeeper ɛnɛ aberante fɛ no O'Reilly ɛnso ɛbɛ start Nunes ɛgyina mu aberante fɛ Ruby Diaz Josko Vardiol Nico ɛbɛbɔ Ryan Shaki Bernardo Silva Phil Foden Jeremy Doku ɛna afei no Alan Holland ɛyɛ mmerante edu baako a yɛ expect so ɔmbɛ start game ne ama city Pep Guardiola ɛna ɔmbisa ne sɛ na Bernardo Silva aberante ne bɛkɔ anaasɛ ɔbɛtena ɛna ɔse so ɔtena n'ani bɛgye more than sempo no n'ani agye n'akyɛ sɛ wɔka ɛde akɔ akɔsi sɛ aberante ne ɛtoa so ɛyɛ adwuma ɛne anigye a ɔwɔ mu ɛwɔ aberante ne ho no n'ani bɛgye aboro sempo no wɔsan atoa so ɛyɛ adwuma ama bobo kwa ne din ɛne Manchester City ɛno ɛna Bernardo Silva se wɔne deɛ football mu no biribia wɔsɔ achieve no wɔatumi achieve na adeɛ baako a aka ɛne sɛ ɔbɛnwene a major title ɛde ama the Portuguese national team enti ɛyɛ dream ɛma ɔno Bernardo Silva so ɔde Portugal national team no ɛbɛnwene European Championship anaasɛ World Cup no na ɔso ɔmbɛ fight sempo no wɔn ɛbɛma no happen ɔse we will fight and we will try to make it happen at the World Cup enti World Cup no Bernardo Silva say wɔne Portugal for no ɛkɔ try na forma fight agye ɛde ɛsi wɔn nan so Manchester City team no ayɛ ready sɛ Elliot Anderson ɔno ayɛ adwuma ɛma Nottingham Forest a clubs bebree na ɛdi n'akyi no wɔn City fo nso enya akweda na wɔn pɛ yɛsi Nottingham Forest for no ɛvalue a brand between 80 million pounds ɛkɔ kosi 100 million pounds nanso nyadeɛ sɛ winter yi ɔfa bi ba wɔn ɛbɛtɔn boy no wɔn ɛpɛ sɛ brand no ɛtoa so ɛyɛ adwuma ɛmu wɔn na sɛ ebi nkɔpɔn bɛtɔn na agye next summer at the end of the season 2026 June hɔ ɛna wɔn bɛtɔn a brand tefne Elliot Anderson ɛnɛ 5:30 Everton team no ɛne Newcastle United ɛbɛbɔ na afɛ 8 p.m. okɔ Tottenham Spurs Stadium a Tottenham Spurs team no wɔn ɛne Fulham akɔ akɔhyia ɔkyerɛ 12 p.m. no Crystal Palace ɛwɔ Sherwood Park wɔn ɛne Manchester United the Red Devils na ɛnura yɛhu sɛ Joshua Zirkzee ɛne aberante fene Mason Mount wɔn training very serious with aberante ne din ɛne Brand Mbeumo wei ɛka biribi ɛkyerɛ sɛ after 1-0 defeat a wɔn nya ne nano Monday no wɔn ɛpɛ sɛ this Sunday no ɛyɛ ɔkyena no wɔn ɛsan ɛkame back na afei wɔn ɛbrinke Manchester United onto the right track Kofi deɛ ɛba ɛne sɛ Ruben Amorim ɛkɔdi nkɔmɔ ɛne wɔsɛm ɛwɔ so wɔn finish games in order to win ɛnkɔ nkɔba sɛ ɔbɛyere ho abɔ match a afei last minute ne akɔ akɔhyɛw na de nkukuo ɛkɔ na mmom games no wɔn try sɛ sɛ wɔn bɛ finish a wɔn finish with win wɔsɛm ma update ɛwɔ injuries ho wɔsɛ aberante Fernando Maguire ɛyɛ out a ɛnɛ game no wɔntumi ɛmɔ bi Benjamin Sesko wɔsɛ boy no nso ɛyɛ out ɛnyɛ setback na mmom knee injury no still na ne ho ɛnya ɛntɔ no wɔsɛ Matheus Cunha ɛnso ɛyɛ out a game no wɔntumi ɛmɔ bi wɔde ato so adi nkɔmɔ bebree so wɔwe adi mu sɛ ne team no ɛbɛpeke the 3 maximum points nyankopɔn nya adom ɔda ɛkyena ɛyɛ 3-4-2-1 formation ɛne yɛwe adi mu so ɔbɛbɔ aberante fene Sonny Lamens ɛbɛyɛ goalkeeper Luke Shaw Matthias de Ligt Lenny Yoro na Simons Roy Casemiro Bruno Fernandes Patrick Dogu Amad Diallo ɛna afei no Brand Mbeumo ɛne Joshua Zirkzee ɛyɛ mmerante edu baako a yɛ expect sɛ ɔmbɛ start game no ama Manchester United na Ruben Amorim ɛna ɔmbisa ne sɛ na wo away record ekura no ɛnyɛ o na sɛ ɛde asɛm ɛna wo kan ɛde afa away record no ɛna ɔse ɛyɛ something a ɛwɔ so ɔmo work on na afei wɔn try sɛ mpo no wɔn ɛbɛtumi awene away matches nti ɛnɛ no wɔhwɛ de mu sɛ ne team no ɛde saa mentality no ɛbɛ prepare for the game a ɛbɛkɔ so ɛde ɛkyena ɛwɔ Sherwood Park wɔhwɛ de mu sɛ ne team no ɛbɛ improve nyankopɔn nya adom a ɔkyena
that we need to do to show to the players why we lost control of Nottingham, why we lost control against Tottenham. And if you look at that games, we're there to win, and then sometimes a small detail can change everything. Then I felt during this year that when we play at home, the intensity was higher. And I felt in this game at home, the intensity was not at the same level. So I think it's something that we need to work on. So it's hard to point one thing why we are not winning away. There's a lot of issues. We are improving. Like I said, we have advantage. We need to know how to finish the games in order to win.
Ano ayen sama papa ne din ene Rubin Amarin wano enso ede emaya enano pay yadini nyina emam wasan to aso edin kama ema santwofo ebisa ne every papa ne din enso ene Oliver Glasner ho ana eno ase Derby Oliver Glasner aye one of the managers womu aye great in the Premier League nemom oka Premier League na coaches someone no wasua nema bebre every obo ho opeke inspiration every obia ho na even kwapo during the international break no na wahwe managers na woni omu aye adwuma within 2 weeks no so no so waye adwuma as professional manager for 6 years and to no so no what the qualities sabi unique ene ebo nti so okase wo bisana about Oliver Glasner ebe den so betimi akase Oliver Glasner nkwanemom all the managers from Premier League no one Rubin Amarin epic inspirations every one ho.
I play against him in Frankfurt with Sporting, so I know the players. I take inspiration from everyone. When I have 2 weeks for national teams, I watch all the managers and try to take all the inspiration that I can take. I have 6 years as a manager, professional manager, so I'm always trying to learn to improve my team.
Ano ayan sama Rubin Amarin manager Jinamu Emma Manchester United Bobo Konowade to Nicky Bat aye Manchester United former player and was say adia ba ko ehupa emano ene se ene Manchester United team no prepare no who be bia se kwabi manu wo game against Crystal Palace no boy no enya de se wo bebo sama chiribi edu ba bia odwenwa wante ase nanso senka kwabi manu esia kan ade ama Crystal Palace anase different club enka Manchester United ebe kwa kwati 60 to 70 million euros anase 70 million pounds ade akwa fa boy no onim the reason why such quality player and so at the bench our Manchester United and no I am Nicky Bat wadi etudwa Bastian Schweinsteiger and so can some at the Manchester United Bobo Kono was it Manchester United the biggest club was so was it United more popular was so now the difference between Bayern Munich and Manchester United will see a kind of and say Bayern a big club but Manchester United a bigger than Bobo Cruyff and Bayern Munich no sama Bastian Schweinsteiger what they emaya ene de etomu ani se ate beinde ono aye goalkeeper Manchester United no Besiktas atagete abrante no say in this winter wamu epeso for the coffee de etomu ani se ate enso enyanya ready so be fi Manchester United akwataki akwakoye adwuma e de ama wamu Besiktas team no but wamu United team no awramu awo Atalanta wamu edin come for Brazilian midfielder and abrante for Ederson dia mate enese Atlanta team no womu ati womu demands no so a say no womu asking price no ay 26 million pounds and we change no and no pay reporter ebobaba and say United team no a contact Vinicius Junior and representatives ni nyina ay according to reporter eba say abrante no and Madrid Bobo kun wom coach and team and Zabi Alonso womu ntem enwa boy na ay na adwen say we be free club at the end of the season no yes United representatives no wamonso a contact abrante for Vinicius Junior representatives in terms of negotiations no yes we mu 18 kama ya kan yansha no so say ochina 5 minutes past 2 no uramu our London stadium West Ham United and Liverpool and aircraft koshia Anslot a confirm say Alisson Becker Ababaka boy no ebetimi asia kan wasi abrante from veteran so a complete ne rehabilitation na abrante a training and then so we be training who go eketike was it abrantness no we the one name esi ekwana bibia echa say yes and injina wonya no enhye enye serious some place nyina ebetimi esi aka nyankopon nya adom dach na nemom de eba and say 4-3-3 formation and obabo Alisson Becker ebe goalkeeper Dominic Szoboszlai right back obejina Ibrahima Konate Virgil van Dijk Milos Keke Samson Alexis McAllister Curtis Jones Ron Gravenberch Cody Gakpo Mohamed Salah and Alexander Isak Amrante Eduba Kwa yes Patison best starting game no ama Liverpool George Jurgen Klopp adin kama na Jurgen Klopp enkobo dia wadi no ene say wo ready mu say ni team Liverpool dwamo kwaya Anslot ebe fine no eniema ebe tane wotifia sa ahwe etom no wodi wo ya yie pa ne ebe ka na no Jimmy Carragher ebe kan sembi say Anslot our limited time to save the job na papa no mama 1 week I was already saving the job I had 3 games which is West Ham United, Sunderland and Leeds United na Kofi Sansem ne beto manteno ye mu say Liverpool team no say Akwaaba ne say papa na 7 points we demanded from 9 points no say wentimi anya wentimi anwini 2 amro at least emu baako anase wanya good results no mo esake na e was mu tia compensation of 10 million pounds Emma Anslot ente sadia ene na cha say ano ebe din so munya ready dia ene ebe din say Liverpool for no ebe tua satan anase ombe sake Anslot nemum say ebia results no ankoye na wamo epeso mo pamna e was mo prepared to pay compensation of 10 million pounds eno and Didi Hamann ono enso aye former player wo Liverpool team no edin sembi eto jase sanya ya ma papa for Anslot limited time no wonu so woni say abrante from veteran so no our limited time our Liverpool wonu say until say ye be wura Esmas no was abrante ni ehye go was abrante ni pagya ne modi momu ente sa na ebia fi kwa wie ya anya won say winter no Liverpool for area abrante no ebe ko loan back to Bobo kwa no aye Leverkusen na obeka ya enu a ene be to dwasa Madrid team no enso ayoma dwen say abrante ni Ibrahima Konate ni move ano mu edi hu kwama no anya de so mbeto aso nti santo no a collapse ya de amete ene say ama Liverpool for no wa mo ho aye den on abrante ni Ibrahima Konate sempo no be renew ne deal no aside that Thomas and the atumu say abrante ni McGahey in the winter transfer no omo be kona fe wa mu akwa boy na ene anopa ye de sansem ni nyina ema mo na match kase pardon abekọ so awo Stamford Bridge ochena 4:30 Chelsea wa mu ene Arsenal na ochena ye ready mu say 41,841 spectators abekọ Stamford Bridge akwa game no center referee Anthony Taylor na match no ene ye bisa Enzo Maresca no manager ema Chelsea Bobo kone said yesam and obeka afa no so nice and different challenge no mo I plan it very well against Barcelona in one way na against Arsenal no a different way and no enso air plan no see Arsenal defend fantastically after team no enso a club difficult to even score goals against them difficult to create chance against them Arsenal Bobo kono wamo de uroma utimu se ewo weapons ewo attack wanum and enu achenso no wamo try say every game bia no wamo ebenya good results ewo mu we no de to say won be hia supporters no ochena some ebetimi adwuro mu chi as number 12 was unya such environment as a home club ebo in a derby games like this and the London derby ebe course between Arsenal and Chelsea ochena no Chelsea supporters ne emra na for mu fa nyuden ene anije eme support club no eno mu ebisa Enzo Maresca say who is the best midfielder in the Premier League Abrante Moses Caicedo and I said Declan Rice and was Declan Rice a fantastic player Abrante a complete player we defend it or attack what me be bia na Declan Rice no when you holding midfielder we bo akwa nimu ati say Enzo Fernandez enti say de Abrante Declan Rice compare Moses Caicedo no a different positions and yet compare name Moses Caicedo and Declan Rice no omu aye players omu aye one of the best midfielders and I say who can best midfielders in the Premier League now who the Abrante Moses Caicedo ebeka ho who the Declan Rice ebeka ho na City boy Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante who the naka ho na for Nottingham Forest Abrante Elliot Anderson and Bruno Guimaraes wanu aye adwuma ema Newcastle United and two Premier League na untimi enka semrantia mienu wenkwa your best midfielders wamu so aye different players wamu different club mu na ose game we no enye between Abrante Moses Caicedo and Declan Rice nemum 11 against 11 eno ayansama Enzo Maresca wade to dwa na yenya nintiyese ko Palmer started training na ensantrofo ebisa Enzo Maresca say ochena game ni ko Palmer ebebo bia na eno say yes of course Abrante fit and available to start enti nyankopon nya aduma enya wa say ochena ko Palmer enso ebetimi start game no we no asande to say Abrante no Chelsea best player wo be happy say wasia back oba be adwuma amuomo ana nsɛntwɔfo ebisa ne sɛ ɛne ko pama abai deɛ ɛbɛyɛ den so betimi ayusu ɔne William Estevao in one game and ɔse dabi they can play together ɛmrante na mienu no ebetimi aboabo mu ama Chelsea bɔbɔ no ɛnyɛma akɔyie ɛde amuomo wɔse supporters no ɛbɛyɛ excited de sɛ ɛnka ko pama egyina na abrante fene Estevao nso egyina hanom ɛyɛ starting season na so nyɛ ɛna ɛkɔyɛ because of injuries ɛno nso atimi asɛte in ama abrante fene ko pama nti ɛnɛ ya waban deɛ na ne agye pass abrante no ɛba bɛyɛ adwuma ama Chelsea bɔbɔ no ɛno ɛna Alan Pardew edi nkɔmɔ our Sky Sports so and was hey Chelsea for I am very lucky so many two outstanding players ɛyɛ Cole Palmer ɛne William Estevao ɔse Sam Rante ebetimi alefti a stadium wɔn betimi alefti a stadium in a way of say so mo ba start game na wɔn niemu a mo yɛ utimu say yes ebetimi ama stadium anom no anije aba honom ɛna even kwapon such player every bench eba be wuramu anansa so obo game ni bi no referee substitute no supporters no ebetimi abo achie wɔn apa wɔn ni say Chelsea boboko no I lucky to get these two players.
Kind of have a player that can lift the stage. Well, of course, you always got that in the back of your mind, a sort of armoury as a manager, to kind of have a player that can lift the stadium. I mean, I had a talent at Newcastle in Ben Arthur who had that same, the excitement around him was like perhaps above his ability even.
Yeah.
But it just is, and it just creates such a presence when he enters the field, etc., etc. But Palmer is a player that also carries that. So Chelsea are lucky. They've got two really outstanding players, young players, who can lift a stadium, whether they're on the pitch or coming in later. It's a great asset.
Ano ayen sama papa ni din ene Alan Pardew wode eto twa na ohwe Enzo Moroska ni setup ni ma kofidie mete ene se wode abrante Robert Sanchez ebekipu goal post Rhys James ababa right back Toussaint Adebayo Trevor Chalobah and Mark Cucurella, Andri Santos, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, João Pedro, German Kettens, and Dilap. We Ekabibi Echose Anhuya, Nemosis Caicedo. I started from bench na Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta Enzo Dinkoma say Chelsea one of the teams we enjoy mostly at the time I watch or see Chelsea team no club qualities in our sort individual talent in our home very clear on their system and the Chelsea team no all help one when ye pa now so say Chelsea ever challenge for the title no and central for Ebisano and was see Chelsea Boboko no deserve fully to win a title in Tianyawa say FIFA Club World Cup no mutimi eje and this is in Premier League no so when we are contenders and no can be and I'm Chelsea Boboko no either second on the league table. When Bisani said na Abraham Tiffany decline rise, ebetimi anwene Ballon d'Or na and was say I hope so not just say Abraham ebetimi anwene Ballon d'Or amana ye so to so say ya eba no ball no ematima ni din any Arsenal anwene titles why not ebetimi age Ballon d'Or amana ye Arsenal team no so no wo bo 4-2-3-1 formation David Raya ebe goalkeeper Ricardo Calafiori Piero Hincapié ebe ginamu Abraham Tiffany William Saliba Julian Timber Martin Zubimendi Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka Eze, and after Gabriel Martinelli and Mikel Merino. I am Rante Eduba Kwaya ready to say one best starting game no ama Arsenal. Na Arsenal on my last 6 games so my ball at Chelsea our Stamford Bridge in Kofi Womu and Lusubi. Yabakaya on the 21st of January 2020 Arsenal Ekwanum Kobo 2-2 draw and on the 12th of May Arsenal Ekwanum Koshe Chelsea in 2021 1-0 and Ebeka Inswa Urama in 2022 20th April Arsenal Ekwa Stamford Bridge Ekoshe Chelsea 4-2 and on 6th November 2022 Arsenal Ekoshe Chelsea 1-0 after Ebeka Arsenal team no Esan Kobo 2-2 draw on 21st October 2023 the last game at Arsenal Eboye our Stamford Bridge no across on the 10th of November 2024 enti afi pepepe nie na cha say sa match ni eto fama akwakwaya cha say 1-1 ewo ho nemom Chelsea wo mo last 5 matches o ma bo no wo mo akipu emu makomako enan 4 out of 5 clean sheet eno manya Chelsea team no enlusu in their 6 matches wo mo abo last 6 matches o ma bo no wo mo enlusu bi wo mo asha 11 goals in their last 5 matches Arsenal akipu clean sheet in their first 4 Champions League matches wamu abone this season aje na no nko a na uba Premier League num so a Arsenal ashe 10 goals from corner kicks this season enu ana the most by a club our top 5 European League centers no Arsenal keep most clean sheet in the Premier League this season abra no 7 and two teams say Arsenal team no very very strong going into this game enu nti ama Arsenal team no after match day 12 wamu na di kan Premier League ma wamu 29 points plus 18 goals Chelsea etosum yunum Chelsea 23 points plus 12 Man City etosum yansa 22 points plus 14 goals Aston Villa etoso and 21 points plus 4 goals afi o Tottenham wamu toso enkono 18 points Manchester United etoso 10 wamu 18 points Everton etoso 11 18 points and Liverpool etoso 12 wamu so 18 points enti esoro no ubenya Arsenal City and also Manchester Arsenal Chelsea and after Manchester City now waba mfimfino no ubenya Tottenham United and after Everton and Liverpool team no and no the air course in the English Premier League na Kofi Yamromu the Italian Serie A and no Brantef and Nico Pass adwuma ma Como team no edi nkunim ekamienu Sassuolo Calcio wamo entimi ante and Juventus 5 p.m. no wamo ene Cagliari and Ebo AC Milan 7:45 wamo ene Lazio Roma Ebo our Stadium San Siro Stadium our Milan upon so 75,817 spectators and Kwasa game no AC Milan unbeaten in their last 12 matches on Mabo and Milan any Lazio games so Mabo no the last 15 e bia nuwa aya 0-0 da and 2 year then sa game no go ebebamu Lazio akipu 7 clean sheet this season was Serie A num na ochna Pisa 2 p.m. wamu any Inter ebabo Atalanta any Fiorentina ebeshia na Roma 7:45 for China our Stadio Olimpico no wamu any Napoli bobo kono Akwaaba David Massa Akwaaba Santa Rafi na sa match no a match between the leading club and the defending champions wamu either third because Roma team no after match day 12 wamu na di kan wamu 27 points plus 9 goals AC Milan etosum yenu 25 points plus 9 Napoli the defending champions etosum yansa 25 points plus 8 Inter Milan etoso and 9 wamu so 24 points plus 13 Bologna etoso enum 24 plus 13 Como and wababo game number 13 wamu etoso ensia wamu 24 points plus 12 and Juventus etoso and so 20 points plus 4 na okoto squares numa Christian Pulisic asa 5 ade ama AC Milan Nico Pass and so aba 5 ama Como and Hakan Kanoglu one so aba 5 ama Inter Milan team no in the Spanish La Liga and no Hetafe and winning 1-0 year Elche and the and it's Barcelona team no 3-15 one more any Deportivo Alavés ebebo our Spotify company Miguel Ortiz and Kwako Jinam Fifini na Kofubeke Yanwa mene tumanim se Barcelona for no said the new Spotify company no wamu ebie the away stance no ema away supporters ni enya kwanya enso ekọ yusu honum enti eno La Liga for no ekoye inspiration at the green light ni wamu a enne yebewu say the numbers appear in their game against Bilbao no numbers no eba cross do eba kaya little over 45,000 and anano wamu employer our Spotify company no etimi fire ya ready mu say supporters about 60,000 akeka 70,000 enne ombe uram na fe Barcelona and Deportivo Alavés game no wamu Akwaaba bi Lewandowski and so asha 7 goals in 4 matches at Deportivo Alavés and it just some and it's Pedri about back to training grounds go training Hansi Flick say Branton ampa waba back and Yankopon Yaduma ene obenya game ni biabo nemum enya de so be start Arahu and out enu a decision enu a wom take here say Branton anya stomach problem and enu chinso no we the one nema AC Ekona defeat wamo Basafo Ekonya e Stanford Bridge nano in the Champions League 3-0 was saying the red card into no yes mentally and psychologically no enyema enkoye nti Brantef and Arahu out of this particular game nemum Mark Casado ever started and two Barca starting 11 players now one Garcia in goal post Jules Koundé Paul Kubasi Eric Garcia Alejandro Badi Frankie de Jong Dani Olmo Mark Casado Lamine Yamal Ferran Torres and Marcus Rashford I am Rante Eruba Akwa likely somebody started ama Barcelona Bobo Facebook no Hansi Flick our pre-match conference as no and was Deportivo Alave a team omu defend very well enti enye easy say obestro omo nanso ochena important 3 points and omo basa for no aircraft fight was Molawi Urama womo basa for no omo ye down after Chelsea defeat no was Chelsea no omo ye tough for them nanso eno no omo de ato omo achi a eni matches edu omo nim no womo eba be concentrate on na for matimi atoto niema ye na wasadi ato sem omo feel Rafinha papa because oye important player Abranton are hungry to show something positive to Barcelona supporters na our Spotify company eno sama papa ne din ene Hansi Flick wade to dwa Marc-Andre ter Stegen eba start group training next week na in 2 weeks time no medical green light no so aba at the amano wasa sashini akwa kodi nkoma sani first year our Barca no Barca for free eno mbisa ne se na se Barca for tuaka no se ni contract no Juventus e wono ama wieye eno terminate ya na se will retire from football entine hu be hia se wano no sa wasnya returning from retirement aba sika bi obenya no e wo se otua eka wodi Juventus for nti na onya sika na every Barca no di kotua ka e wo Juventus for aswaye Joan Laporta atitibi e di ama Madrid wamo president Florentino Press na wasi Florentino Press any Madrid for no wamo epeso mo yedi ombetimi bia se be ya La Liga president Javier Tebas no wamo ebeyi no afi no na fei wamo di omo ankesa omo ni pa ba no no nso ababaya head am wamo no atimi take decisions in favor of them was wamo Barca for the there wamo ni any special relationship with Javier Tebas now so the Madrid for no Madrid for no ase wamo ni gidie ema no what ya say the Madrid for no no odwenwa wante ase na Madrid TV mpo ana mo ayade agu omo hani ma say was Madrid TV for no always no mo try say umbe influence referees through their videos na a shame Emma Madrid TV unim se Barca team no so ewo enkomodie mo with Abrante from Magahia we mu push so mo nsan ebetimi aka Atletico Madrid team no we mu an Real Oviedo ebebo nyankopon nya doma ene 8 p.m. Riyadh Metropolitano Victor Garcia and ekwa kojina mfimfini Atletico ayo unbeaten in their 10 home games we mu abone this season and amasnya wene last 6 matches o mabono na sa last 6 matches no we mu anya 14 goals ewo mu Ruben Lenormand epiki injury waba back na Abrante ni din any David Hanko and was it na no Champions League game we mu bo etia Inter Milan no na neji papa and na ne performance wo dan adi na na busunya ewo ho na na yire ene ne ma enso ewo ho nom.
My parents are here. My wife and my kids, they were first time in the stadium, so yeah, really special night for me.
Osina a special night emano na yeka no Kofi Uramu ewo Madrid wo monso aswaya wo mo ne Girona ebebo nyankopon yadom de na Eduardo Camavinga aba Sanso na Urama Franco Mastantueno aba na Madrid for edi new jersey anase new training kit ena no wo mo edi training na de mete NSM Madrid starting 11 no ebeye and Abrante fan Tibu Courtois Alvaro Carreras Raul Asensio Dinhausen Trent Alexander-Arnold Federico Valverde Adagule Alain Chomene Jude Bellingham Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Junior na Vinicius Junior and Kofi enra yase one in the girlfriend Virginia Fosenka a celebrate 1 month of being together inti Kofi Abrante na de girl ne de wo bie su de ama no anu eden because oba sabi wo mama yensa na osan ko pap eko treke edi good name eso de saba no Kofi ya na ne hu bata Abrante Vinicius Junior say onu anu ope
enti da se bona na atene nkasa ma no ni sem wo de si Hussein etinase na ya kono ho na odi nchiremu no etimi edi ama wo wie nchiremu na Lady Akana so etimi efros aha Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so Akwaaba sports preview ananopi yede masisi no anyasem kitok live on Facebook Akwaaba radio Blekum on Facebook no Akwaaba radio Blekum sasa Akwaaba 98.1 on Facebook and on Facebook YouTube pro Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 nyina akwa live for bit ma kwanya show ni bi na also timi ahwe na so akere wadwene so etimi da fa. We say good morning
Kofi Adupo Taro
bibi aboko dia
Kofi bibi aboko
okay
so ho ye
nyanko adom
ade ache kwesi ato onyumi wo se ade ache na me won kwa ahoden wo ho arishemu wo ho if I stand there today
and next day jada
business day na say ni agro media no so
that be
you ko pesika kakra ba
and serious pa
serious bad
okay yo and my yentie moda
Kofi
ye
yen shan common as straight away na me mpese ye rebe fiade bi nti ho na me sha ase free
okay
enra komo mode mo sen
sangrofu
now
yeah
what it means ni say komo team no Kofi anu ayedene omo tena fie Eshe Sassuolo by 2-0. Now, what it means, they say, on the last 12 games, come you're unbeaten. Now, yes, if we say so, you're unbeaten, this is what we mean. All the games in the last 12, the results tells you every single thing about it, about form, about what and everything.
Wow.
Look, first was Genoa 1-1 draw. And almost share Fiorentina by 2-1. Now almost to also share the same Sassuolo 3-0. Almost share Cremo draw, no more Atalanta draw. Almost share Juventus 2-0 Renfis game no. Ne no papa. And almost Parma board draw. Almost share Hellas Verona. No more draw Napoli so. So among the big team did more almost share the last two Torino 5-1 and then almost share Sassuolo. And the Francesc Fabregas because they are doing very well. And then so far Syria table no there. Yes, almost 6. And Kabaka say 6 there as omo wo machi. But Kofi, look at the points. From 1st to 6th, our Italian Syria no point gap near 3.
Yeah.
So that is where you should begin to fear Como. If they are just 3 points behind Roma now or that first now. Within the next 2 wins Ibiano. We say Como for na Chuamuti at the very top. Yes, Obia respect Como. But it is because they are doing well above their level say in common mid table and I say relegation survivor but now they are 6. Now the story is that they might not even maintain the 6 when you now come for now be a challenging for the top spot. Anything I make sure the points gap between and the other
AC Milan, Inter Milan,
because
Roma, Napoli.
Look, the man here who say teams now bono Napoli no that first no and what didn't need team names how until a point gap and boss no
okay
AC Milan omo yade but they are not to be trusted that much. Napoli in so season on off on Inter so are not to be trusted as previous Inter no.
Okay
and he gives Como Monso chance not to say so on Beji League no but to say Omonso between no ma preso at the very top. Now this same Como Kofi baby omo free only that we na makelesian dia over in 2017 ACN akusio puni koto team no around $250,000 and omo run kakra omo time no di ni ba FC Como no and na Francesc Fabregas then na fofo no so koto ye and ono adani coach nti ono no oye owner kum coach
wow
what I say and oko no you see they are one of the teams that plays the best football tactically me the ene say Fabregas prove am obi am so oya ade e manem prepare no ho nkoya Alonso de ni bi and I say like e manem prepare no Gerard Lampard who prepare who say sia kwaje top team ase meba ommo ho na nto records bi a onye wo ho na nkofon fa respect e man din so much because so far what he's doing no e wi ase nyina ehu enei almost story no Kofi has been inspired by Real Madrid akora modern ma omo in Nico Pass. Enra yes one share go. Gerard Moreno and a share na Fabregas na won Spain players in it. Ono no share go. A very experienced player.
Wow.
Now Nico Pass ni. Kofi obo bicycle kick bi keshan ya. It would have been the Serie A goal of the season. Look at it.
Okay, wow.
Regabo no. E kade. Now even one share go kran he assisted and then when him say Syria no for Como Nico Pass on the leading top scorer on one the top assister 5 goals 5 assists and he should tell you about our team no and how inspiring very young team no man blended with some mature players kakrebi now so mo bobo no now how position awareness passes movement a typical team that builds from the back a typical Syria boy ni bi o omo to say Spanish team
okay
and you understand from Fabregas inclined football now no obo and now still omo they dominating the way they are doing it so the common story is very beautiful I say ye nyina etimi ball maba so ma ye mu ye ni so now enei who the table no to so bi ma you will see say Como 24 points now when him say below Como because in the first who Juve because Juve are falling behind. For them to catch up, because when you look at the table in the first is, you see Roma, you see AC Milan, Napoli, you see Inter. So where is Juve? Now Juve bought against Cagliari. Juve that's 7th. And playing against Cagliari with you. Kofi, I don't know any motivation Juve will need. Say Omodiko game with them. They will have to win this very game. Good. Against Cagliari. Cagliari are not that strong. And I think, yes, I'm going to Juve ball draw back. Juventus are in a hot year. Kofi, I expect Juve to win. Alliance Turin. Now, AC Milan that's 2nd. And Omobo against Lazio. 8th position. Mauricio Sarri, Lazio, and Maxi Allegri, AC Milan. Now, AC are performing well. And into the Nay, Omo that 2nd. No? Now, this AC Milan team that 2nd, no, Kofi? Omobo Modini so well. I'm a name for when you GDO or Mumu say, the lives of Luka Modric, Omeka AC Milan team no hono. Bibi Asasa, I'm a name born AC Milan Ebono, Kofi, GDO Bemuyepa. Now, you see, after winning Derby de la Madonnina against Inter Milan, it was almost Inter 1-0, which is a very huge statement. So I gave no technically, now you Inter home. And AC Milan win here. Now, I rested 1 solid week.
Yes,
and no mobile. So there is no idea as going to this game, you know, and favor AC Milan. Say at least I'm gonna give you a more all. Now 25 points means that they are just 2 points behind AS Roma or that first. Now Roma game now didn't recall Napoli. AC Milan when here, they will be the team at every weekend, no potentially no more that first. And I'll tell you why in the Roma game. Now, Mike Mayon, Enei, Fikayo Tomori. Pavlovic and Gabia. Gabia has been one of the solid centre backs in the Serie A this season. Just our own hair, no. Now, in midfield, you see Fofana, Luka Modric, Abrante and Didier Rabiot. These are the midfield trial. It was a similar ball back three Nibia. And Maxi Allegri and master three back and so from the Juve days to now they are having a coach. What G League Nibida into GDA wonimu. So bet me the AC Milan so I then Aje. Now attack. Rafael Leao Nkunku. Now the last time Rafael Leao played very well in the Derby de la Madonnina. Yes. And going into this game against Lazio, yes, I respect the likes of Boulaye Dia, Zaccagni, but Lazio are not scoring those goals for you to trust them. And the same stadium, you know, at the time it was filled with Inter fans. AC Milan share. And then omo fans in never the same venue. Abe support them behind them to play against team and the Lazio. Now they might not know tomorrow's results. And they also say by all means, so this game Nankasa motivation will be a very key factor in going to this game. As AC Milan so at the share now. Say AC Milan they'll be 28. Till I say they will be on top before tomorrow. What it means they say China. Say Roma Bebo as the biggest game in the Serie A. Now Roma game no. Inter bebo pesa. Of course, I trust Inter say pesa there. Eso oshe. Unye Juve na dia kudi agro. Unye AC. But Roma obo will fear against Napoli. Now Roma that first. Enti ano so ma yemu yani so yemo coach man what say Gianpiero Gasperini abaso. Because so free Atalanta. And Ejumo ye wa Atalanta. Now I buy you AS Roma. Now after 12 games, AS Roma that first day. Yes, and just one move G League, you know. But Echelese was starting very well. I would deserve a credit. Now they are playing against Napoli. The money here when they say Roma, even though that first, but if you look through all the matches against the big teams, when you say teams are winning against them in the Serie A, Cremonese. Osheno, Washe Udinese. But Obo AC Milan Sheno. Uni say Wabo Inter Milan Sheno. So it is not a matter of say Wabo big games in Ashe. Now he's playing against Napoli. Now between all these teams, the head didn't pass so and had this very game because he said for Napoli, yes, Makasa Angisa Priama Lobot Kabeshim. Now score McTominay. Back and he's on form. Yes. Rasmus Højlund back, he's on form. Matthew Politano, David Neres. So the brand of Maya. This is a solid AC Milan, Napoli team. Kofi Ube team facing. So clearly, it's a game that I think Minty means take AC Milan by winning. Antonio Conte Champions League na won trusted and no cry now no was Midland over the weekend.
Yes.
What did I say? And the the right momentum to go in for this very game. Now, comparing the two teams. In terms of quality, I think the Balaba no be lead the attack. But Pellegrini, Suole, Silik, Brian Christianti, Duncan Ferguson, any Abrante the Wesley Flankanom, and yet top players and a Roma Debo. And the Amaminya GDA at the Napoli for us, I would know one team any likely say Roma Berry. So it's a Napoli win or draw in this very game. And I expect Atalanta to win this game against Fiorentina. Unse Fiorentina need form.
Oh yes,
they are among the bottom class. Now Atalanta form no are on and off, but now no. Courtesy Ademola Lookman, Atalanta in the Champions League in a very important victory. Kofi against Frankfurt 3-0 away. Helping their motivation. Said ne omobe fi no. Kofi after 2 back-to-back defeats, ombe media salvage Nyoma and omenye any team to play against than Fiorentina in the last 7 games. We lose 5.
Wow. Last 7 games.
I know I draw 2 on winning be. Nti I say Atalanta team share game we will fee. So some Serie A games Akofi na me person reacted to any.
Okay.
Now Germany. Before I forget, there's a situation. Nicholas Jackson Kofi problem yaba. Na the ten is there. Nicholas Jackson free Chelsea and a core Bayern on loan. Now you name the drama that unfolded during time or call by not the lap prayer. Chelsea see Jackson bra. No say me. Mama mi mobino. Mema. Now, a year back and forth for 3 days. And a Chelsea for buy and I agree and almost any sanity or money loan with an obligation to buy. But say obligation to buy no and chair and a buy an honorary president in only Hoynes car say obligation to buy nature say. Just a brand about 40 games I was starting for buying. Was starting in and sana I hear obliged. Just a chinchina train. As our tunnel. Now, say a buzzer buying better. They'll have to pay Chelsea above 65 million euros for Jackson. But in the situation in the same, says hey, buying a bought a couple of matches. So far, after 19 games, I buy an abo in all competitions. Jackson has started 5. Now, potentially. I got 35, 40. That's all starting. And so I buy 4 so montono. Now I got 35. Now 35 na dey nyade because I got 23 La Liga games. Bundesliga games. Fatu nchen. And I got 12 potentially in a Champions League near that game. It can come more. Can over 35 pepe. But first of all, and you possible mpo say all the 35 no obe started. Another benye bikurabo. Don't forget Senegal bo AFCON.
Yes,
Omunya will be there. And automatically no, 40 matches no onya. So it becomes by for na decision. So be decide say to Jackson na omonton. Now so omo your so omo beto Chelsea so was 65. Now Bayern ni Chelsea ni the any problem because Bayern for no. Ho chire bi and am omo by force G Jackson. But Bayern still in yakra bi by friend Carl Nat. Or no ball behind striker she goes. I'ma say Ginabri that wide. Hurricane Ibo and Olise Ebo. Musiala Eba. What I say? And the HSA Nimu Honankasano, Jackson or Hokeke, only position. And the I start in the very season in another 15 starts crowd onyai. Majority of the games no be free bench naba.
Yes.
Now Ebasa player onya be more. Bayern Munich now open more players at on spend this rest carry so to Jackson. Now where does Nicolas Jackson's problem lies? Kofi Chelsea team ni ma. What does it? It said 9 for no now against Barca 3 tranchen. Joao Pedro in chain, Dilap in chain, Magiu in chain. Now over. Ukrano, Tama almost say Brano. What's it Oma? And you already no crowd no more issue. Emma Nyoma agent church and to say Nicolas Jackson Kofi. Me an agent now, some years or starting with him before it's too late when he say. What as I said, the beya a bedroom time transfer no, summer no, you can't say a bedroom sono. Now, Abrante and Daddy Nicolas Jackson go to when your team, and yes, there will be a problem. Now, then they're walking me to buy any St. Pauli, Kofi. Buy any St. Pauli, as I buy intimation. It will fee. Now, Bayern are still on top of the Bundesliga. The last time Omo quite disappointed, you know, Omo next game on be shay. Now they say sad game number 2-2 no almost second game almost share convincingly this time round almost co Champions League aba results anko yi no e we say I what is saying company etimi making sure say almost be win this very game convincingly
okay
so say Bayern next now Bayern bo we are there is another big game now you see Leverkusen at Trefie e will be arena against Dortmund. Interestingly Bundesliga table no Bayern that first Leipzig that second. In the Bundesliga, no, the Leverkusen Dortmund game a third place team against the fourth place team. Now, to understand this in context, game way, Leverkusen by way be share Man City by saying 2 goals to nil. The ball regardless of City players, no, they start here. It doesn't take away the credit from Leverkusen. Now, Dortmund. Almost Trefie Cheve are 4. Gurasi dimu akotene. So for Gurasi, and then a Mranti and then the ball no more boy, you know. And Obi a very solid team to rely so much on. Now Leverkusen have won their last 4 games in all competitions. Champions League, almost share Benfica 1-0. Almost share Heidenheim 6 in the Bundesliga. And almost share Wolfsburg 3-1. And almost the Abesha Man City 2-0. So it's not a team that is not on form. They are on form. Now, by Dortmund also, say after City's lost, no, almost lose 1 Champions League game against City. City fee 4-1. Since that game, no, and Komako 8 games, lose. So it should tell you about the strength of this team. Now, at the back where game na efe quality on the field of play. Okay. Now you see for Leverkusen, Abrante and the Poku and Spoku on only doku face ya. Almost Poku doku. Yeah. What as a Ghana for me, Now, ono any Tillman and a boy behind Patrice Cheek, who is a very proficient attacker. But on anymore be show. Now there's Andrich. That midfielder now Timi Shegwene or Tabo a majority of the time. Now more certain qualities. Alex Grimaldo, Jonas Hoffman in the Leverkusen setup. Edmond Tapsoba, Leo Bade, on nane juice kunde bo 4 and 5 for Sevilla no. So team no Kasper, team ne bad. Mark Fleck, Netherlands goalkeeper no on them. Now facing Dortmund there. Obien him say quality ne ball no more bono. Abasro under Niko Kovac. Gregor Kobel the Delco post. Van der Beek, Anthony Emre Can. Now between the back three no at the heart of the 3 CBs no. Nico Schlotterbeck. Now Schlotterbeck and because after Madrid MSC out on decided say Konato Montono. Schlotterbeck is one of the players Madrid admire so much. And he's very good here, I understand. But I want to look at the motivation into the subsequent games. So say Joe Bellingham gradually are getting minutes and it's likely he's gonna play Jude Union because baby he missed out on a Frederick Ncha. Then Ryan Stevenson. Behind Shehu Gurasi, Julian Brandt, and Karima Adeyemi is a game that it promises to be a very interesting showpiece. But both teams to score are now over 1.5, and they may go for. After Barcelona, Yanko La Liga. Because in there just say, "Oh my, because next Saturday kakra home Chelsea match ni here." Now Barcelona no, and what's what I Marcus Rashford. Kofi, assembly nyina say Rashford eba on loan. Ne modimo so far only after 17 games. Rashford ama 9 assists, washe 6 goals. So performance in the year 15 goals contribution. But then it is about say Edru say man Barca for never to. Sika say no mo de beba. Initially na Barca for nim say so after this very low no omo the 35 bar Man you be gem. Unze Barcelona omo financial constraints in there. That is the reason why even 45,000 capacity seater now omo be a stadium no. Still Barcelona for na charge ebo ane board. The last time I catch say Laporta catch fans say omo bear with them because full capacity ni ready. No omo ntia says card na say omo we stadium ni nyina ebo ne beba form. They want to generate, they want to raise money. Say they buy ha. Say do so omo year signings ha. Omo nkonya problem be in registration ni ade. Now, so I'm to place that body where so he will cost. Aside costing them, no, Nisika or Beji on permanent basis, no, and no bad. Also, Alba no make a lot of financial commitment. Now, the most situation here, then say Barcelona and Kwan Beba in and Kenya, but PSG actually muti. Almost sell market. Now, Marcus Rashford no so no crap to copy your Beba pa. The Mele Kohokwaje Ballon d'Or, who knows? What does it? A hono or Beba pa Philly. And the say PSG ba na say for Man U no man na omo pene bi no teams akese ne start some show interest and one thing is say PSG can motivate Rashford as well. Rashford onye bi bo Barca pa but obo because na Rafinha pra and they are Rafinha but Rashford no be boy because Rafinha no be that left there will be a situation. So Rashford never say go back to the bench and okọ bench too much and so Barca for any interest no and na akọ say yentimi ntua nkofa and the Rashford and Casano for now Kofi it is only future they betimi akere the way Anioma Besiako but regardless Barcelona are playing against Deportivo Alaves now I fear for Barca because of time no. Well, we have games so don't say in favor Barca. Now the last time Flick was questioned. Say against Chelsea. So Uncle focus about highline any the way we defense no. Yeah, we defend no. A very poor and problematic. What's a highline in here? What I say? Now Alaves no more so near there. Oh yes, stubborn teams are highly unpredictable. The game no predict me for the space. I'll go Barca win. But in the game, Kofi, Barca better no cry better. I tell you. And coming from that slum now, Malcolm no. Chelsea 3-0 defeat. Any idea no? Barca better no cry better. And then him Arau Bebo. And now Gideon answer. Gideon answer. Investors, mo start Arau and I'm start Arau. I'm say on the surface, we hear anymore. Who say Barca be but game na kasa. What I say? Game na kasa no. Ye hwe ni ye. But Kofi, all two slaves are back with the Barca Shima. Back on the way in a film. Real Madrid they ever watch na and that will be against Girona.
Yes.
History there, Madrid will be against Girona pa. And Madrid for no so and I do 8 p.m. game start favor. Now, situation there by Madrid no. Now, Amana say when you look at Real Madrid, say performance no more than a dini BBR. You can see say and Kenya bad in comparison to last season. And even Ancelotti in the winning season, you know, the G League the last time, no.
Okay.
But so when your man also in the inside the club situation, problems, and your man say, yeah, can want some issues with players and coach and everything, no. And my own said, nah, something needs to change before say Madrid for never realize and Nakofi baby or more, and this is why nano. In a Champions League. After Madrid, a share 4-3, even though results now convince it. But players are not good. Before the game, I can just say, Edu Agua say, Real Madrid for Kofi. Situation BNC. Now, Omako ye meeting. Ama players and no money now solve your issues. And players and about Bontinia. Kamavinga say, Madrid campus are united as ever. And the omo kase na coach ni players will pro players omo boa. Na mbeka cho say na they are trying to change the narrative. The only thing that can change that their results. Unim say Mbappe can be. Say en central for na create issues e back am but problem be any. Now, Enra Fedi Vavadi released his statement saying the same thing, said there is no issues at our camp. Now team look at quality players and we are united and no never more the best. It is because realistically Real Madrid form no unim say they compare season now and Charlotte G League last one now. Last season no 2023-2024 as at La Liga match day 13 now Madrid 32 points. This season as at La Liga match day 13 Saturday Madrid that second. Now Madrid actually 28 goals from conceding 9. Wow. This season last season Madrid G League go Madrid about 12 matches. Last season now Madrid that second. This is Madrid that saying first. How many points? 32. So at the same level. How many goals scored? 28. At the same. Difference there is a Madrid conceded 12 goals and no man conceded 9. Now in the Champions League that time, as a match day 5. Now Madrid 5 games or Madrid 5. Or man 13 or match 13 goals. No man conceded 5. This time round, yes, or Madrid 4. Or match 12 goals. Or man conceded 5. Or more 12 points. So it should tell you the difference in the Champions League in the 3 points gap.
Okay.
So comparing those games as compared to this time, they feel like someone say omo camp there problem new. That is why they are trying to be united. Now again Girona area. And it's a game that I think Real Madrid for looking at how flying the last time Vini assisted Mbappe twice, right? And it looks as if say on the evidence of that unity they want to bring, you see more Vini Mbappe combination and selflessness than said Yahoo in recent games. So based on that, I think and also a difficult crana. You hate team anymore. Young Madrid win say Basadena. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, Premier League I don't want to waste time. Man, you game no na me want because the last 4 games are Crystal Palace. Any man you abono. Crystal Palace are winning 3. But quiet draw. Man you
last
shame.
4 no.
Aye. The last 4.
United lose 3.
Aye. Omo lose 3 draw back. And the nye team omo na money eben. Now football no so ni business no. Ye nye favor. So who say na be kwa say o kind of creature tiefo. Tiefo me de mi hunu United intimation. To no crown America because Medika catch us say Crystal Palace team no. Omo bought the best of 3 back shape in the whole of the Premier League. Sa le kwa Mitchell ene ayi Magehi. Some back 3 no. Daniel Munoz wing back. Any sa omo no plus ayi omo midfield of Adam Wati Marcus. Ismail Assar ne papi JPM or the defender Jean-Philippe Mateta. Kofi sa players no. So who suro omo de ya Diachi Kamada Ghana for Adamfo nanu ya share
yeah
enti me de Misroma Amorim they say Amorim assess interest the last 3 games Amorim we win bi enti contrast United and they won and am de mamo afei na meba match no Covid match 20 na mba adwuma
yeah Chelsea you know
afei yemba ba mo you see Chelsea Arsenal yeah the biggest match this very weekend now the story taking us to this game and the results are 2 teams in Nya over the weekend. No, Nina say Chelsea, Omotina fie Barcelona by 3-0. Arsenal, Atina fie Bayern Munich by 3-0. And 2 London clubs into the same city.
3-1
again. 3-1. The same city was London. Now, if you ask yourself, the first place team Arsenal playing against the second place team Chelsea, and the same London derby. Now, game way meaning say omo London no be feel different. No be fun on a different level because imagine experiencing all these things unfolding. I was sitting now no. Said the uncommon be storyline ne be Chelsea will believe, Arsenal will believe. And yes, omo be feel oba ye wa ha no so kra no kofi ye be feel ba. Because even here TH crowd from screen no can tell. Say game way emu ye be ye de no. Now you see recent records no and na in favor Chelsea. Because where the other see unim said the last 6 visitor Arsenal akọ Chelsea fie was Stamford Bridge no. Chelsea winning bi. Say Arsenal akọ Chelsea fie. Even our Premier League nim I was Stamford Bridge. The last time a Chelsea winning game 18th October 2018. Wow. Said Arsenal akwa Chelsea actually no cry here 3-2. And the records they in favor Chelsea. But say Chelsea for the GDR because they are unbeaten in the last 6 games. Last season unbeaten papa because I'm winning 5 of the last 6. Wow. I can see a woman. Now your Arsenal also when it comes to defense. But no, Arsenal is considered in the last 3 games. Chelsea in the last 3 games 3 straight wins. Nina clean sheet. Yes. And yes, game no is very different. And now you see, 2 sons of Pep Guardiola and Asiano. Arteta and Enzo Maresca. So when it comes to tactics, Kofi, Echina yebe hebi pa. Now, oh, you see, Obianim said, Arsenal form no they are not. And they are the most informed team we say. I think it's fair to say that. But one thing that makes this game very interesting is Chelsea are also the most unpredictable team. Say is who we are say. Omukobo game on team predict. And say Baso at the venue omo share Barcelona no. Okay. So there's that belief for them. So make team as some resource no and now omo sesa. Now, the mama see game no be here than say. Me wade bi say the Chelsea team no team predict omo no. Arsenal so achira de bi and it's very dangerous, particularly for teams no money Arsenal predict this season no. Ni enim say Arsenal de on pay goals too much. Arsenal de rely on set piece nko na Arsenal de ni team ni mo ordinary nti eye den ya obenya 1 goal bi. Against Bayern. First half Arsenal decided say on be rely on new ya amabosu nti through corner. Na corner na free kick set piece. Oh, Timber head no. Okay. Bayern take 1-1. Second half first half na game ni KJ 50-50 na say sa man to man press na maka just say nay it is the best way to defend. So team no intensity no bet me match opponent na physicality mark obi a man to man the entire pitch.
Okay.
And no me why say second half no omo the ball na ma Bayern omo be mark omo man to man Kofi Bayern ye press na enye second half Arsenal the man to man press dominated Bayern e share omo 3-1.
Yeah.
And he says Ateta say a name of variety the tactics or some quality into the bench no and a very neat game no. So our solid team now ahead of this game. Chelsea, of course, for the lineup that are going to play, the good news adding to that is the availability of Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Now, Palmer is back. Game will open so Bobby, but young name say on start because only match practice. But then the lineup of Robert Sanchez, Marco Correa, Mecca, and the last time it was One Bukayo Saka nti enne echina Kukereya the last one Lamin on Kukereya Bukayo Saka.
Yes.
Kofunu za Saka ko 546 minutes facing Kukereya on shegu make the pressure. Saka.
Wow.
Right for no obi bro. Just one facing Kukereya. We about 546 minutes against Kukereya on shegu. Now, there will be Malo Gusto because in big games on able. And then Fofana Abrante and Diade Chaloba as the main team, I started the Barca game, So it means that Reece James, the captain, on a Caicedo on a Bebo DM, Now in front of them are Enzo Fernandez. Now, on front trainer. Now, Chelsea will have to repeat the same lineup because me can't say Mitch Remo. Now, you see, me whole lineup no me can't say before the game say the lineup on it me about attacking dynamism, any mobility, any fluidity will attack. After the game, Kofi the whole guy need the whole world. Obi as Chelsea attacking a dynamic. I say, wow. I think I'm who term no. Because omu players no, omu njina faako. Me, I don't expect to see this lineup. No. You every so. My lineup is Pedro Neto as the first 9. No about Estevao. Yes, they've been debate. Among for Arsenal game no physicality ni ahoɔden nti. Mo Estevao will start. But me person Estevao will start because say Akwaaba confidence level. Say one start here be highly injustice. The confidence level is on another level. And after that Barcelona game, no, he needs to start this game in front of the fans. Now on more Ganacho na in the second half. Now on like on for the players in the Now the reason why me person lineup we na Pedro Neto ne born 9 and say Pedro Neto. You name so a winger Timibo main position you're right. But from not starting to Timbo baby. Now it talks about mobility.
Okay.
So where Estevao hit map on a fatoso. You can see again Barcelona the 42 touches now on your on number baby. San an attack training in that here. So against Saliba and either Muskera na Hinkapi. Now but standing naya. Ne take be go jina ho. It omodi anwodin be beat no. But against a mobile attack. Mu nyina fa ko untimi emfa bo ni beat omo. Now Arsenal on the other side. Kofi omo team na hodin wo game we na kasa no first midfield no.
Okay.
Before individual battles because Zubimendi Declan Rice of course Rice and Eka said the argument in there it is to raise the tension and the popularity of the match because Rice Saudi never compare with Chelsea it should be Enzo Fernandez because of me in the box to box but Caicedo is a holding it is all simple analogy attacking metrics this season be favored Declan Rice because he attacks more defensive metrics this season be favored Caicedo tackles interceptions and everything so any debate but these are two players in the middle ombe anko enyoma funny ombe ba head to because tactically Declan Rice ban him Caicedo being the holding no ombe te face pa so seeing how two team players no better share e water so no it will be a very interesting battle Kukereya the enti omuntimi ntwene na enie so no de bo na eba onim say the half space is net that baby on the center back no no e ho na e dangerous a obetuma kati na hye and all the time opposition who in a way say e be direct wo na that attacking no so the ball no be go through line so now the only advantage from there me who say omo wo because ye lami yama bi no odo ko hye won so wontimi nwuram
okay
oye lami yama bi no now unfortunately a san ko kick en kokona na second me the sanya corners ya Arsenal so who corner. It will be the advantage. But if Saka decides to bet you Kukere at the Akwaaba, I don't see that.
Oh, okay.
Because this is not the first time DBIN was steady here and he's on form and confidence and everything. Now, Arsenal attack Eze, Martinelli, Merino, Saka. These are potential players at front line on Betimiyama goals.
Okay.
So it gives hope. Because if game win Ankasano. Arsenal are dynamic, Chelsea are dynamic. Okay. Without the ball, be a man to man press. Still, I'm going to buy and the end. And they are very cagey. Now, say, Maresca, a bon abaso for the in-game management. Say, game who cost so no one who be no wasa. Why you changes? There go suba. Arsenal so trump card the panel. No. Still, I'm going to say, sounds of Pep Guardiola. Into tactics, you be. To be fair, Kofi,
yeah.
Game no empire no draw.
Draw. Mate for betting couldn't mammy.
Okay. No be en because my I do a guso.
Oh, yeah, I do a guso. Okay, you.
The mature say it's a sure win. Kofi Betway will be en chabi. BW 24 CD CBBC. What does it? BW 24 CD
CBBC.
Good.
Okay.
Afi second code BW 24 BC C4 47. Yes. Okay. Betway BW 24 BC C4 47. Okay. Good. It's a course ni na no.
Yeah, that's it. And no, I Hussein Adam say na otene nka say we are the betting code no e dey asoso e dey amanti ocean eba na otimi e dey ne dey aman we are was also the sporting code no e dey besoso we penny at SFA na fie 7 no ya bomodian etimi atepna e dey amanti we Facebook wana ya the betting code no atwo nti browse sie na behwe na fa na kire wadwene e fa ne nyina no ya bekenkan etimi e dey ama ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba sports preview and an OP yede ma shishisha no enya asem kitokra the tactical man ocean awrem enya asem kitwa ne paper se boni nchim say titi obuku bi na mo ne ko sukuna na ise onya bo nya wasem na make sabe ben say why ya enya asem kitokra enti by Facebook o na osisi no otimi abenya bi ahwe and ba say no some bag nti ba ko yama ochire why the tactical man ocean
Kofi tago
na bibia boko there
bibia boko as my voice na here
yeah sister na obre ebefa yes oba sa you
full house
epimuno hey na no ga me fane nembo there
otimi dam ya ona
asomasi okay so we meet me afanti no problem nti hey ana obi na yi sa any asem you o se what you go yanko na you na means business na yentwe na why nti
Kofi yanchi atie ena no pay na games no doso ti yancha ne kakra se na be bit ma cover games no dodo. Let me first of all start from the Premier League. Manchester City any list and a bebo. Now Kofi 2 teams no omo form no opposite. I will say over Lisa and coach Freno Daniel Faki. Kofi says here omo the 18th on the Premier League table. So which means they are in the drop zone. They are in the relegation zone. Coming up against Man City and also that third on the Premier League table. Now City and your back-to-back defeat. It has happened to them for the second time this season. They lost to Newcastle. And also lose to Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. And they are also a very desperate side. At all costs, they need to bounce back to winning ways. That is their motivation. Now, Obian in the City here, Olusu Champions League, you know. Jimmy, you're sure that Guardiola ain't repeat this mistake in the
yes. Or you can find
yes. No upon 2 games for winning back-to-back defeat. In a game where Guardiola wholesale changes, 10 changes, you get a point.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, you're sure that no. Oba starting, oba you see the Arsenal, no. Ne starters, no. The key players, no. Me sure say oba you ready move your bench, obia. Now. one record Man City for you very confident ahead of this game. They said, only say Kofi Omia unbeaten in their last 25 games against newly promoted teams.
Okay.
Yes.
25 games.
25 games against newly promoted sides.
Okay.
City are winning 23. And Omabo draw 2. In the say, so you newly promoted team. Now be share Manchester City this will be BB.
Okay.
Best and a bad draw. You get a point. Until they are coming up against a list United that are uniform. You get a point. I almost struggle with that relegation zone. Until all is set. Say City for if what is being equal. I'm bet my winning game no. No, Kofi record by qua. Say Abraham Telfon Ellen Haaland share goal. Why any set? So now one goal. Meaning one richest century of goals.
Oh, okay.
In the Premier League since he joined them from Borussia Dortmund.
9, 8, 1 FM.
Some of them go. Some of them bet in the ISR record. Once they make a trust say, I have a great problem. Me sense the impending danger. I say, City for you over reliant on Haaland.
Yeah.
Someone
say go no.
Because after Haaland no. Omo say creators and omo attackers in the City team now can over expect say because they will share the goal scoring burden with Haaland. But the omo numbers here appreciable. Very low. Omo Mamushi see 4 goals run shade.
Yeah.
40 after Haaland 40 and also 4 goals and 5 goals. You get a point. Omo can 1 goal run check 2 goals near the end of match. And Haaland in the 2 games in a row now City and Man win it. Haaland failed to score. And City and Man win. So which means the leading mass man already the main source of goals is when to me and for balls and to attend anymore. I will be able to step up. No why they was goals at the Man City. But in conclusion, no, City to win. City will win this game. I don't see say Leeds United be a team here and be prove stubborn. Etihad. No, my main call Selhurst Park, London. Crystal Palace and Manchester United and a bebo. Now, looking at what has happened concerning this fixture over the years, you know, am I much difficult for Manchester United than Crystal Palace? If you say, so what Crystal Palace team against Manchester United are? In fact, their last 4 meetings, Man United team is like Crystal Palace. You get the point? And it makes it a very huge concern. Again, Kofi himself, Crystal Palace home. A team back win the Premier League and the last 12 games home in the league, Kofi unbeaten, winning 6 and drawing 6. Nti actually say, so we show mokra no mo home omunya bayra abrewa na ede ejo. Nti this makes it a very, very difficult game for Manchester United. And if they want to get something from this game, even a draw crowd, they will need to play about their strength. And yes, our draw crowd, regardless of the fact that Manchester United, you know, I'm so much afraid for them. Again, Manchester United away performance in the league under Ruben Amorim are very bad, very poor. If you say the last 3 away games, even this season, United are winning match. Their last 3 away games, winning. Even draw from Munyabi. Winless in their last 3 away games. Their last 11 away matches in the league, winning 1. In the United, they say away no crown. A matter of huge concern for them. Actually, say away performance is very poor. Landing one and Casano crown. Good stories. Their last 26 trips to London, London clubs, able to say Arsenal, Chelsea, Fulham, Tottenham, Crystal Palace, money Adiero. United are winning only 3 of their last 26 trips to London as so. The records in the Senate of free piano and favor Manchester United. Even this season, so we are more than 2 teams in the crowd they able so far in the league. Crystal Palace performance and I was through Edison Manchester United. Because Crystal Palace at the 5th, United at 10th. In terms of points, United were 18 points, Crystal Palace were 20 points. You get a point. On record, any current for ni Bibiano, Crystal Palace a favorite. Again, what is that? United last 5 visits to Selhurst Park. I'm on winning match. Because we are assembling a cadre. Now, one thing ahead of the game, do not share anymore. I have 2 coaches, you know, almost style of play. Oliver Glasner about 3 back. So what means about 3, 4, 2, 1. 3, 4, 2, 1. The same formation in Ruby Amorim Sobo, also about you 3 back. But just that similarities kakra and a work system, you know, any style of play anymore. And Oliver Glasner, no, about 3 back ratchet, Glasner by the 10th season munye. And the boys that in the system, I see more adapted to the tactics in the way he wants them to play. Or they compare Ruby Amorima. You get a point. And to point one. Also taking inspirations, we are no sure be at the flow of Glasner now. And Amorim so there be no coaches now. A more league, you know, you get a point. No, Coffee News, I want to say. Benjamin Shesko is emphatically out on Harry Maguire.
Oh, okay.
Matthias Cunha. Kofi Cunha there, Nyame Amfafia and Kebet is our Twana Nano.
Sir,
I Nyamin Kwan go
training
on your head.
Wow.
Nyamin Kwan Kakunya, the United for Etias Empire. And he's been ruled out emphatically from this game. And against Everton, so even though Cunha buy on your man numbers, on share goes near the but if we want the style of play, how carry ball, the ball carrying ability, the ability to interpret spaces, taking 1 or 2 players on, unlocking defense, especially when United Echo teams now a mobile low block, almost city deep now, but in the game, no out against Everton, Obia we are saying the final time, you know, now United like creativity. But you need the formation of Amorim, and that's our problem now. Because Ruben, Bruno Fernandes. In the game now, in the final third, he is dangerous more than any other attacking player. When he gets closer to the boss, and the meanwhile, you know, able deep. You get a point here, but all limiting ability, no, on team function here. Oh, run another position out there, no. And the coach will need to find a way to fix that. And I'm expecting coach to send a 3 back, you know, or maintain sending elements. Sending elements, then 3 back, and Baba Matthias delete, Lenny Euro, and Abrante FM Harry Maguire. I look sure. Now in Mayfield, Casemiro, Abrante FM Bruno Fernandes, or the flanks, Patrick Dogu, Diego Dalot in attack, on starting Mason Mount. Or the Abrante FM Brian Buomo. No, for Joshua the sea, and you're the engine anymore. If we match where they no crane, say, Mekasa mistake me neck out, I can say United Berry near. Now, man, you know,
Zamum.
Name no. Say United can't draw from Bemboa.
Wow.
Very, very difficult game for them.
Okay.
Coffee, the biggest game over the weekend, ever cost our bridge or so. Chelsea the Blues, and the pensioners, and the Gunners, Arsenal, and a Bebo. 4:30 Sunday, referee be the game in front of Anthony Taylor. Now, if you want him say in the league and in the context of English football, Chelsea and have more games per the Arsenal more than any other fixture.
Okay.
This is the most played fixture in English football.
Okay.
Now, overall, almost 211.
211.
Yes.
Wow.
And so when they have to have meetings now, Arsenal have the historical advantage over Chelsea.
Okay.
It was 211 games from Mabo overall. No? Chelsea are winning 66. Arsenal winning 84.
Okay.
And they move 66 according to Pencon. So you see the gap. Now, the first place team against the second place team. 2 teams no man picking form at the right time. And it's already Omumi no their last 5 games are. No prepare ni say. Obia lose match. Obia winning 4-4. And then back so it gives you a clue about the scintillating form recently, you know, 2 teams right there. Now go fit go. This is the perfect time for the 2 teams to meet. Why? Because of results of Munya in the Champions League. Chelsea defeating Barcelona by 3-0. Bayern Munich testing the first defeat Arsenal Sano by 3-1 Emirates. I'm not two things no fans no any players the coach is sitting in no. I raise more confidence. I'm more hope to be any believe be out of this game. In terms of my match no, can want some na Kofi there no. But one thing Maresca ya have the game will improve. I said, Unse me because the Chelsea team no this season and they are quite home for your defense. Njomo consider a lot of goals. But Kofi after the international before and after the international break no. Enzo Maresca has some level of defensive stability be. If you say Chelsea last 3 games, I'm consider goal. Arsenal so that defensive stability be. But for the past 3-4 games, Arsenal lose Sadio no. Even though they win. But my plan here say I'm consider goal. Sad defensive solidity touch na Arsenal one. Gradually in
9, 8,
against
1 FM.
Arsenal consider 2 goals. Against Tottenham, Arsenal consider 1 goal. Against Bayern Munich, Arsenal consider 1 goal. Nti say Arsenal defense no say kwan kakra ba be dey aba to ho. It is likely they will concede. Now Kofi Ubeka you can be a discuss 2 teams no I'm for mama picking at the right time. But we bonus na ebo ni this season. And the squad of more quality ni ade no. In addition, with records ni be a favor of more game we mo and I'm a favorite. In terms of on paper, Arsenal falling over home favorite. And Chelsea get by that the wadu on any day. Now go say me the records no good former. We a Chelsea fan now tell we embe show kakra. Only say since 2019 December. Chelsea intimation Arsenal that.
Since 2019 December 6 years in here.
Chelsea intimation Arsenal that muntie you.
Wow.
Their last 11 meetings Chelsea intimation defeat Arsenal that. In this is our record way by near there. Now we're ahead of the game. Now you're Chelsea near. You don't need anyone to come from outside to motivate you. And he said you're back and send a free biano. Much more than any Chelsea. Again, when is Mikel Arteta? I dear Bankwa since Obekochi Arsenal. I want me taken away from him. And he said, one master how to play lending derby games. But I will tell you, one master how to play lending derby games, 40 lending derby games. He has lost only 3. Only 3. Which means social lending teams now, he always find a way to humble them. You get a point. Now, Pep Guardiola money or Mumiedu. And the tactical battle is very important. And no, I made a baby in Comodo. But before I come to the tactical board, now my best explaining from tactical point of view, the ABC in attempt to break the game down for proper understanding. And I said, Kofi, Maminya combine 11. Now combine 11 between the 2 teams in a say because combine 11, say you can 2 teams that will form a starting 11 from 2 teams, you know, and you can combine 11. Now, David Raya and a better post we put in debate. Raya versus 11 or above 4. Okwa right side in terms of pedigree Bibia James was through, but this season born not the team by Bono James Enyam Mobi into James and a baby 2. Marco Cuera and a baby 3. Saliba and a big nature Ranka say Gabriel Magalhaes air filter. Guys should be Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba as 2 center backs. Oh, my power line up no. 2 combine 11 Obi. And Mosquera and Saliba center backs. Kofi in Mayfield, before mentioning 4-3-3. So in Mayfield, Caicedo, Ebe Benchi, Zubimendi, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Declan Rice. And Ebebo Mayfield. In attack, Estivayo, Ebere Cheze, and Mikel Marino. And it's all combined starting 11 between the 2 teams now. Arsenal enya 7 players and Chelsea enya 4 players. And it tells you how Arsenal foreign players are performing this season. Now to the tactical board. Because 2 teams are about the same formation, but dynamics and style not necessary. Chelsea for about 4-2-3-1 and to go for double pivot. Arsenal for no Arteta was transforming system no from a typical 4-3-3 widespread formation to become 4-2-3-1 tactical feasibility. And so yeah, Enzo Maresca. That's what study Maresca approach in big games is similar. It was a big games or was a match no more than man no and I be underdogs no. It was a what double pivot 2 defensive midfielders you. Obey you so Reece James and Moses Caicedo as a double pivot. Going in say the central defense no ammonia trusted. But they also for fun about from injury no and stability be about trust and I'm eating the last 3 games no Chelsea in consider goal no. And so go for double pivot. Now Reece James any maybe obey you so Reece James any Caicedo. No the Malo Gusto echo right back. And off the ball Malo Gusto
98.1
Akwaaba defending inside. Then with the ball, Obebe was pretty as inverted fullback and an inverted right back. No, I could double up in midfield. Send a chance for gaining numerical advantage. Similar to Marco Cuera. Marco Cuera and so they say chance for when they are with the ball. He always attack the half spaces. Into the piano or the ball up. It created the friend wide triangles. Send they will create a numerical advantage situations in the final third for Chelsea. Now in attack, because we say Maresca extra man in midfield in Tino. I work for Abrante and Enzo Fernandez. Now off the ball, Fernandez Bebe and Fini. And the what's mean here say Chelsea for Ebaba being 3 solid central midfielders. You get a point. In addition with Abrante and Malo Gusto, so also be inverted. And he say Arsenal for na careful. Chelsea for no crowd or more Fini. Any problem no. Now I don't see say Ebi or the Pedro Neto be you run or the man against Barcelona no. Sao Ronan or the Bemano. And the what means so Pedro Neto and corner wings war on the Ghana too. And on fire Abrante and Joe Pedro and lead line. He should start Pedro ahead of Abrante and Air de la. Now on the part of Arsenal, almost system in any almost 4-2-3-1. Timber as the right back, Ryan Abedem. Then between Lewis Kelly and Ricardo Carafiori, we are born now William Estivao airball. So William Estivao and Abrante and Ganecho Mubako and coach in Eddie on best starting. So we are born in case Estivao start here, and I'm sure as a born now Abrante and boy in the Champions League in Intino. Coach will be tempted to start him, by which I perfectly agree with the coach. And you say, just what started Estivao. Also, coach, I started Abrante and Ricardo Carafiori. Because of the defensive ability, Abrante the ekura and aggression inti. So I was starting Lewis Kelly and Ernest Wow Akwen Weduma. Now central defense no. Abrante FN Mosquera, now starting Mosquera and Saliba. Until on starting Mosquera and Saliba, or maybe a bit more starting Piero Hincapi. They are in contention to fight for one spot. Now double pivot to Eddie can rise and Abrante FN Martins will be Mendy. Now, more roles are different as compared to Chelsea. Chelsea, they will just want to give security balance to the defense. But in Arsenal's case, Bakubebo as a setter, Bakubebo as a progressor. So they can rise and Bebo as progressor. Why the boss-to-boss duties, you get a point. Then whereby Martins will be Mendy, and so Bear City deep, control the game in deep situations and in deep zones. And you control the direction, the tempo, the pace of the game. Now, when Sinobe Bukayo Saka, I don't know, some Martinelli, I'm a bit master because Trasha April. So he's very, very doubtful so far as this game is concerned. Now, Mikel Merudo and a Bebo as a false 9. You get a point. Now, Arsenal for Omo issue the central channels and that verticality because of long balls from where they Eboninti. And the Chelsea for no, Omo way because match a typical midfield battle. Even personal battle between Caicedo and Abrante and Eddie can rise will pop up, even though Omuro no Mobon a different any idea. But you see, Kofi, one thing now, Chelsea for rainy year, and I'm sure ahead of this game, America's clips upon clips. Arsenal for set piece threat. Or be anyhow dangerous or more yet, whether corner kick, whether free kicks, any idea. Maybe Chile will hatch out. Now, how Arsenal for the first ball more set piece. Almost love trade, no more overload to the far post. And to if I take cake no ma ba be hihye
yes
do be hihye na na e dia mo so be defend enti omo ya sa no in tactical terms the friend be possession security do mo so the better chase the money and dia ba be gina boss na no and so flicky ball no ba and you see football adia ni defend set adia ni defend e ya pa e diagonal boss say ball ye ka ko no open ground pin into open pa the probability say ball no ba be turn line na no and penalty boss na no was so
okay
into one na possession security ni bam no don't back and Chelsea for us should be very careful about how they will defend against Arsenal in terms of set piece situations.
Okay.
Now, Kofi,
yeah.
Match they were match the more the Arsenal favorites.
So baby no.
But Chelsea will give them a very tough game. But Arsenal favorite to win this game.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal clear favorite to win this game.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich and St. Pauli and a Bebo in the German Bundesliga 2:30 p.m. Now, I have a press conference. Now, company somebody to go at said he's looking forward for the boys to bounce back to winning ways. After say I'm on beating run every year and to ask my Emirates. And the same company and the boys in the moving and said they'll find a way to bounce back to winning ways. Now, St. Pauli. Uniform.
Okay.
But America that first. I'm unbeaten domestically.
Yeah.
But no crowd say they are coming up against St. Pauli also the 16th position on the Bundesliga table. So clearly it tells you say team now money on my baby bono. Again, only said the last 8 visits as St. Pauli about Bavaria, Munich Kronos or I'm winning match. I'm losing in yes. And so Bayern Munich now form way. One lose game there. You don't need anyone to come from outside to tell you say this game when you need to approach it with seriousness. Now company really say obey changes kakra.
Okay.
To earn a starting 11 no. Because of the AC here any idea obey rotations. Now no kwani say Manuel Neuer omo question no. Senka on bench Manuel Neuer. No say so near gonna be say obi obey bench Manuel Neuer. So I just usro. So yes. The company for a run as a member. Manon the company 2 months. I have channel company 2 months. Now such a boy and a baby right back. Says a corner lemma as a break. A branch and bishop. A big gym for Garello. Now central defense no, they are making us obey rotation. Into a branch feno. Jonathan Tabet Nanchen for Kim Jai and Dayo Pemicano to partner in the heart of defense. Okay. Now double people throw Pavlovich Abre. And he also rotated on Leon Gorechka and Joshua Kimmich, Ebo and Fini. Okay. Michael Olise Beko and flanks or because Jarens were more dangerous so by central channels. Then Luis Diaz, Hurricane and Abranti friend Nicola Jackson anybody D line. I expect Bayern Munich to win this game. Okay. At least not less than 3 goals every day. Bayern Barcelona and Deportivo Alaves in the La Liga. 3:15 and a match every course. Now could be back to a memorable game for Barcelona. Because it is a game where Barcelona ever won the second game or Camp Nou again. And they exactly 126 years I have founded Barcelona. 1899 and yet Barcelona by Papa FN1 Gampa, Swiss Spanish Nino. Okay. And to match you know, they know say so man here. Occasional and yet they will not put the ice on the cake. You get a point? And so at all costs they need to win. Barca lost to Chelsea. And to work on lose to Chelsea for the first and 53 games, Barcelona able game momentum and she go. Almost a motivated say, match you know some more winning on more man so back to win ways. Alaves at 40. I'm a very stubborn team. And then Barcelona team baby a man for the home I'm a high line. Before no more find a way be Eddie beating high line. Okay. You get a point. And Papa Efeno Nancy Flick also find a way be no boys and sister Nancy ye. Send a bear Alaves ain't me and find a way be beating high line and from Tomenti air or more. Barca for last coffee 8 games against Alaves on my winner 7. Okay. In fact Omu dominate Alaves. 43 games, Barca winning 31, I draw 7, I lose only 5 against Alaves. So they always find a way to defeat my friend Alaves. Coach in changes kakra. Good news on say Rafinha is back.
Oh, okay.
Then you almost also fit. And Mark Asado, I like his obey after this game.
Okay.
Against Chelsea, Oyusu Ara Garcia, only Frankie Dion as the pivot. But in this game, coach in hint bachelor so best at your branch here. FN Mark Asado.
You.
Yes, Ara also one training.
One now. One now. Oh. One now. Right. You.
Barca will win.
Okay.
Barca will win.
Barca will win. Yeah, that's it. Now, Ghost, no, maybe a banner. Ghost, no, this time, I'm going to check out some momentum. And no, I had a tactical man, Ocean, and now what's in Casaman on his more than Chemo SC. Yenny messages in Frona, Yemfa Fisabana, and Twaso and Fama, you are, or Messabam, now Fisabano, now sweating at Tipi. Was it Akwaaba? We ain't get here, Prince Kwame, and Akwaaba and his watcher, and a very hine. What has a good job, yet, Sana P. So the message, it's me, Ediaba, and also it's me, I can. What's it Akwaaba Sports or is the best family? Watch you live from London. I know just listen to my friend. What's the inside Brekum and support or that's a passer or the message in Ediabam. What's it good morning, guys? Watching you live from the Black Babana Salon. So for today, what's it, bro? Barcelona is going to win today. Today was a we Barcelona don't fear any team. I know as a black of it to send me something small to stick. Bet you. The Black, I'll go tomorrow. Yen trust the Gaucho. John, what says watch your life from Dubai. Keep up the good work. Yeah, that's the Gaucho. What's a good morning, Black Coffee? What's a this is Don Sipo inside Achimota 7. What's a more vim? Keep the fire burning. What's a priest? More update on Hala Madre. Say hi to Hussein for me. Yo, yeah, that's the Don Sipo. So we'll make the message, you know, Ediabam. What's a good morning, Champion Coffee Tago? What's a is your boy? What's a is your guy? I'm enjoying the show live all the way from Tripoli, Libya. Tomorrow, Arsenal will do the same thing to Yanum Ogiyo. Yeah, that's it. We Eric Asantijan messenger. What the abam? What's a good morning, Akwaaba team? What's it? You people are doing the great job. Yeah, that's it. Watching the show live at Mazi. We from Emmanuel Tete, the messenger on the Sodi abam. What's a good morning, Akwaaba team? What's it? You people are doing the great job. Watching the show live at Italy Torino. Away from Pablo Escobar, the messenger, what the Abba Ananopi. Was the priest? I am Dr. Samuel from Brekum. Was a lot my Ghana card. Why you like Ghana card? No, Ghana baby announcement. Even Ireland, even at way. The baby, why? So, na ye never change maybe a wo. Na baby, the idea. That's it. A great mod. Yabasi see na yedi diakara atroso edemaha Akwaaba radio 98.1 we Akwaaba sports preview ananopi yedi emashishisha na oswati de eba efisam eba starting edi every Ghana Premier League no channel so week number 12 games ene ana ese started in India eno enyasam ketwakra ene game no 4 p.m. and started at the Free University of Ghana Sports Stadium. And he say Accra has a phobia. Was he never say die? Was he wanted the boats are rotten? Or Tenefi Nene Watonza at the Free Vision FC. Now Omodia Payment America Carter shows a 4 p.m. live game. On your TV Sasso and a TV3. Now referee Nana Kofi Amwa. Wano ani yeye ni se match no onko ginem ochena Basaka All Stars ebo edit ya Nations FC na no ana Hashimi Yakubu wona ba kodi sa match no Oblast betina fie nyambo da ochena Ostwadro Sport Stadium na wona yana Apostles na amode apemso Regional Currents amwa wona yeye ni se match no onko ginem Sasso na Sante Kotoko ochena 4 p.m. wotina fie woni Mediama Sporting Club na ebo Alex Amwabin wono ani yeye ni se match no onso wie na onko ginem Gold Stars ebo de tia Aduana FC albabia ni Dance Park Nano ana Daniel Lai one ba ko jinam na okoto ayeremo eho eno sa edanche Shannon so Bechem United ani ho United e de pepem so e wona na fosu Jabo Park e wo Bechem nano ana Julian Nunu one ba ko jinam fifi na wanunu mu ana fi dawachena e Brekum Golden City Park no Brekum Chelsea ebo e de te Samatas 1996 mpenefo e Chelsea 20 Ghana cedis ani sika yaji e wo gate na nyame ya dawachena 3 p.m. ana kense ni etoja referee Akulugu Adongo wono ani esi yi ne se match no ohwe na onko ginam saso and a heart of lions betina fiochena e wo Kwando Stadium woni Kerala United na de epim so Lord Nanti woni ba kodi sa match no nyambo Monday ana za game etodwa our University University of Ghana Sports Stadium and 11 Wonders body tia Dreams FC na no na William Agbovi wano and ye is a match on so na onko jirem na onko to ayeremo hom after say ya bo week number 11 I see day 12 ye ko dem say na GPL table no etie Aduana FC already kan 23 points and see Equitano Mediama atosu mienu 22 sa pando out of lines atosu mienu rather 22 ana fee so Mediama atosu miensa 22 points and 9 Sante Kotoko 20 points enum Babiani Gold Stars Equita 19 points Heart of October Sia Equita 18 points or home and a fee Samatas Tosun okra 17 points and a fee so Motrino Carora United 16 and Crown Yon Apostles Equita 15 points so and Eduno Vision FC 14 Dubako Nations FC 13 points Dumienu Swado Oblast 11 points Du Emiansa Dreams FC 11 points Du 9 Hoho United 11 points Dunum Brekum 11 points Saso and Dunum Bechem United 10 points Dunso Basaka Holy Stars 9 points in a fiso Dunga channel 11 Wonders on so Equita 3 points I don't samano Yadi amount and anopi na Asas Band is one league no zone 1B games are holding 8 to Janyamea Doma that what say and etie the baby United ebo edetia Techema Liberty Youth Sasso na kwasi Amia Soccer Academy etenefi when the Vitro Cra Warriors and the epem so Nyamea Doma Monday 2 matches ho Blekum Arsenal Blekum Golden City Park no Arsenal tenefi when the Doma Unity and ebo anafi omana for mighty Royals betenefi Nyamea Doma Monday our Deshman Park na on the Lagos cities na omoda epem so after say week 8 yabo we no zone 1B no say and a league table ne etia yedem sem yede ema the baby United ready kan 22 points. Tosu mienu kwasi Amia Soccer Academy. Ono so 15 points off a table no so. Na man for every points they say etie. Ana afi so Techema Liberty tosu makwa miensa 13 points in Equitano. Ana fi Vitro Carros tosu 9. Okuta 10 points. Wa mana 490 Royals tosu num. Omuka 10 points. Ana fi Doma Unity tosu makwa kwinsia. Mo Equita 9 points. Blekwasa tosu so 7 points. Ana fi so Mwacheno Lagos City sa. Almost 4 points. I don't samano. Yadi ema ene anopi Akwaaba radio 98.1 na yem freeway na enkomo aise akachire no yemfa ema hyehyehye enanopi brekum chese ochena ebo edi etia Samates 1996 na no enanu a yene Prince anane captain edi ma brekum chese edi nkomo na ebuza hobo amaye for ochena game no na no ena anane edi nchiremu se edi ma ahobo a esi omaye anafi match no approacher aisi
but ye ma be promise o mumbra ye be mo mu de media free park ni so ku but this year I think say ye the 14 although any good position MI team like Blekum Chelsea but we are fighting for the best
mini one boys ni Asia na nyame adoma Sunday ye body tia ye former coach ye Christopher Eni the last time about some pick draw mini dem komo Sunday say boys when o di abra isi coach former coach
ye di komo be na ye coach some board kran ya cast because we all know say any easy match because ye former coach na ye players no so ye former players you know ho ntino enye easy match because the ade bia ye bia no omo nim how are you see boy information no omuni na coach no so ye ni no how o kwawe a o tie den eboni game ntino enye easy match ntino ye ni ma ye ka say supporters membra no mo support ye na ye ntimo win game no go ye di nim say enye easy match but so ye di ye ho komo ye nim how are you see win game na ma supporters
okay yo we dey yes other how p supporters in there or they ka atunkra na dey ma mo say omomra se dey nyame adoma Sunday ye be wie na 3 points no etimi aka kroma minim sa team bi fa ma mo se dey be ya nyambo a that Sunday no o metimi aba na ma betre support no e dey ama Brekum Chess boboku no
akra mechanical for Sunday supporters ni nyagidie na omomra ntem me dey kwa dey nka menya nka ye be pie se be wo na nanka stadium na feel nanka o munche up se be ya yidunya more confidence na ye bitima iden abu game go so fie dey wo bo fie na supporters any park ya okura wani nje na akwa ese dey wo bo we game no enti mesro mo so momla in numbers na yenso dey o mo pe no ye o mo so ba ye so be ya mo mfa gidie eni nsembom la meta ye timane nye se be ba be shout ye atendi die use football na edu ba bia at a home team no nyema nkwa supporters no e ko down kakra ba me ma be promise se nyema nkwa onto say ref no be she 90 minutes ya game mi na be wie no o munya gidie nta ye tita na ye be wen kin ande kin Sunday die ye be wen ni amo
You be any and Sema, Prince Anane, sign Eddie Mabrikum Chelsea, or the Atuja, you don't sem, Yadi Emma, and Anna Pay. Shannon, so go start setting up here when Adriana FC and a Bonano and a coach, Nana Yaw Amakwa, or no Edgeramo Edma Good Stars, way and then come out what they are to Jan Obama.
I'm one day and 1 year Gusuno, we're training grounds here, and every. A boy who said, Yamia Duma Siadano, Yanko Ponde than the league marathon. Last week, in Colano, Muya Depa only said, go now, born now, Luciano, and yet fair reflection of the game. But Obia Pewin, and it is a win number on our board and cry and home and here and homebound for so. But as a coach in India, and no mammy need that, so I say. So much me you almost said more nations now. You bet me we need this game hands down. Supporters no, I can't hold our team na bedroom baby. Normally, okay, Ghana your records, the statistics are man for ya. And can free Africa bar. And can never ina to me echo form and sana wapeja. But go stars nyamiadum. With all challenges are fair money no. Real league log na said your work and Nkolana yadie and a team no penny for so abom homodin. I'm a team nejine ye. And you bad a very good position. Ebia said okay no. Adriana a very good side and then league log normally that first. Yes, so defending champions and I said we can no. A very tough game, but I can show you say strategy I bono players in so far any injury bia to be obetimi abemuno obetimi ameki amen ye bon paye say nyame de no bedumi na nkola no de o ma ya afemu na bebim sambre no o betimi I implement your park in
You we any and Sema coach Nana Yaman to ya and what ni striker brand friend Samu Takumi when said in Komakra at a match or Mokobo at Adriana FC.
It's a good preparation so from last week in Benina and game we are taking it serious. Yeah, we are prepared for game we. Always be an mentality and say a good game after game be an a come for a wako win and any strategy be the game plan a gusu ayebo and one ayebo and you hear say game we ever koyama.
Gold Stars any Adriana Asia dance park ayama a tough game and then a fans no expect from you guys.
And say omo kan ho a ya na emu e din mind. The best omo say omo in numbers. Omo support and I so yeah ma omonfa ngwase nkofi ebehwe ne deliver amom na 3 points no yetimi age na omo kofi omo de ani je yetimi akofi.
This season your performance no very super mama when you call up Black Galaxies wako aba sena na experience no esiete come
madam teammate ni nyina ase ko nyame kwa me modembo the coaches ne me playing board ni nyina omo na abo amasa achievement yetimi abaso and mekoso anso aye more na metimi improve na me dem anim na me pese butaya metimi saka no so betimi me say to me
at this season more performance no see the more expectation for the season and Kasapa design.
Let me say too early new baby idea by Eguso. My expectation I'm expecting say as a team no e be more bonding na baby e down yetimi afro top and you wanna expect to say better league champions for last season and also maintain this adana to always be an game be an ebo more than say league champions in there e be take you in at least a week and draw a bit me draw near the bafi
Ghana Premier League no
you we any someone attack me or the atuja na Diana coach aya rustica on said in Komakra e dia fagima nyambo e da wachina obo e de tia Gold Stars.
You see what happened is not waiting about still stay from the first position, is waiting from our team improve game to game, play better from last game. This is the first plan, and if you play like this and you coming to win the game and you stay the same position, this is the good from the team. I respect the Gold Star about is the champion last season. He have the very good player, have the system inside in the team, but us need go consistent. And if you like stay in the top, I talking from the player, need focus the home and away and try the maximum inside in the pitch from not lose the game, from come back from the positive game. It's hard game.
You we and in some arrested Kauria to Nabrante friend Charles Kamara Jemfi. One also Edika Kra to Jabra is Oko body tennis for my club.
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling happy because going back to Dance Park, it's my second home, so I'm feeling amazing. I don't think I'm going to face any challenge over there because, you know, football is about progressing. So being there out fast that I want to progress, I don't think I'm going to face any challenge over here. Okay, this is something I went through with my former club last season and this season too with my new club. I'm very, very happy because looking at our performance, we are getting up there each and every time. We are doing our best on the field of play to get up there. So I think it's a good sign for us, and I'm also happy we are going there to do our maximum best. I think we're going to get our best results over there. And my former teammate Atakumi is someone that we need to pay much attention on because he's carrying the club right now. I think right now we need to focus on Atakumi, not only on Atakumi, but there are some key places that we will talk later, but I can disclose it now. Though Good Stars has made me who I am today, that's much respect for them. That's much respect for them. So I think I'm playing right now. I'm playing over here. So this is where I get paid. So if I get a goal or I get an assist for my club, I'm gonna be happy because we want to move forward.
You we and then some chance camera Jemfi where to Jana Stephen Holu or stand coach Edema Pando Heart of Lions. Nyamia Doma China body take Carrera United. One is to Kakra where to Jan Obama.
We are preparing very, very well. As you can see, this season how we started. The way we started, the starting of the league, that's the same preparation. And the team have promised to win its own matches all. So the preparation that we start, that's what we are going to do for Karela on Sunday coming. I don't have any injury. My squad all is there, except one right back. But we get replacement that is doing very well. We want to continue because last season we consider goes here, lose a match here, that make we couldn't take the league. So this season the preparation is to win all matches in home, not to consider, so that it can help us to win the league this season. Our supporters this season doing very well, but I pray to them all the time they should get the strength to come and support the team as they have been doing all the time. This season we will not fail them. We will do better and win the league this season for them.
You we and then some Stephen Holu, also Edia Tuja, Shannon Benjamin Asari, Idia Bandis our pranty, ne game no, want me MOB and Fama Hasselfuk, we and Idia Frua, Yadonsam, Yadi Emma Sasson National under Mr. Black Queens of Ghana, Shannon so say almost Yami Abduma December to 7 p.m. Yane England for Emano, Yade Pems, we a young of Akinsia, I say Yabomino. The team no akopie mu ahobano o mo da hyehyɛ so anya asem keto 7 dollars yem fancy na yem ko wisi o na on fire start enchire mu no uzin
Kobi
ma eti we
okay Ghana Premier League match they said 12
yeah
na ene Hearts of Oak and Vision FC
yeah
4 p.m. Kobi enu na metete match no na me ka se mi cho say a must win for Hearts of Oak.
Yes.
A must win game for Hearts of Oak. Enei has among even 5 place teams, you know, has the 6. So Ediana first 23 points, Heart of Lions second 22 points, Mediama third 22 points, Asante Kotoko fourth 20 points, or 1 game in hand.
Yeah.
Hey, Ana Wabo.
Kotoko about this Obiabo 11.
Obiabo pe. Now, Bibiani Gold Stars fifth 19 points, has the 6. So what this means, they say. So as a drop it off this weekend, Carigina, now going to this game, Ebiano House of Oak about 11 games.
Yeah.
Omukuta one of the poorest attack this season. 11 matches has actually 8 goals. And Omuntimi average a goal per game. Next, I will day so goal. So new defense and this year started has conceded that match. And can hear no mother. What I say? They've considered 4. And then they the only secret. Yes, Ubeka say even in the absence of Asare, there is Agbasi. Kofi as the second keeper no. Since the last 2 games on last game on a die.
Yes.
And it's on that way so what they say. What that was too. But still attacking because House of Oak attack, you know. Funny. Only 2 players now share 2 goals. Now has the poor attacking record there. Season after season, oh. Say Ube has to attack and she go per main kai.
Okay.
Hamza is at 2 goals. Wayo 2 goals. Mama Kenya de why the Asha 1. So a game na has equal Nankasa no. Kofi. So as Anto to the new year. Na say nalo nala. Now. Yeah we has. Kotoko ni mediama.
Yeah.
Channel 4 p.m. Na game we no ebe fe. Ne mu so be dene na mu asan ye de. Now. Say pressure abazito so because the last 2 games on the summer test ball draw and na no Holy Star share no 2-1 say supporters say coach na because they believe say looking at the players available no omo ntia say the ntia omo lose to Holy Stars even though it came at the last minute but now because the Akwaaba are standing game away and they are 3 points behind the top.
Yeah.
What means there's a games like this, second winner, episode challenging for title na so winning. Now it's against one of the highly competitors in Mediama. Now if you've watched Mediama this season, almost a problem because they draws not does. Mediama are unbeaten in the last 8 games. But in the last 8, 4 wins and 4 draws. The reason being that the last 6 games, Mediama draw 4. The last 6.
Yes.
On a summer test, so draw. Summer test, so yeah, no better draws is here. Just in careful. On a sword draw blast, or shed 1-0. Or shed Hawaii, or no board draw 1-1.
Yes.
On 11 wonders, or shed 1 is the one Shana Hina be. And on the board draw 0-0 nanu ya. Now, the reason why Mediama games in a draw on the doors no could any. I've watched them keenly, and you can see in the league this season. Season be as the way they can with Bechem United say, I'm gonna type parody the youngest of squad.
Yes.
But when him says compare this season in average age, me need the accurate statistics by Mediama. Because open one of the teams are parody young squad this season, Mediama. Goalkeeper Felix Chewa 22 years. Salim Adams of free house by 23. God knows Jack Basu 28. Kamaradin Mahmudu 23 years. Abranti and Diadi Jacob Mensah 25. Kevin Nkrumah Krade so no call last time change to be say 18 or more friend. Prince Ousu or attacker no 21 years. Abranti and Diadi Abdul Salam 23 years. And you know Fuzi Taylor 17 years. And a Poyeboa 19 years. And you can see say Mediama squad no omo very young. And Coach Ibrahim Tanku up parody omo build omo together say omo bomb modern football. And it's why Mediama for now is they in as much say yen nyina yeta to omo munji league no. But na prepare ne omo the more as in goal scoring. And in the Ghana Premier League pitches bebre enyo favor. So opposite the ball not to form. Now to the one factor cashier motum anko pego and sham for 3 points and qua. Opponent na be favor na mana nya draw. Means what man say it is the reason why Mediama games draw air dominating And yes, even with this result because they are still fighting and just 1 point behind the Diana Stars. Means what man say but it's a side that plays very good football. They are unbeaten with their draw. This is I don't lose 1 game though. And they are playing very very well. Oh no, that was against Karela United. And your bad side, but Kufi against Kotoko. Mediama and Kotoko games are highly unpredictable. Yes, in the last 3 games between the two, Mediama won 1. Nti Otimi Beshebi, particularly Kumasi o. And Otimi Beshe, that brave Tanku. You see, on it. Karim Zito, meaning so we are the best of friends. But Hana Yanibresem and put that aside. Tanko is one of the coaches. I always feel that the experience under his belt, he needs to be respected. And to be respected, games like this are very important. Kumasi no free. It is not to be Beshe Kotokwa. What just statement? Meaning what man say? What just statement? Now Kotokwa are coming back from a defeat. I don't think they will lose this game because more quality enough. Yeah. The problem with Kotokwa is saying so they say. Nipa na o she goals no. Be da kojiska. E na aka kwampoku. Ene ayi Donzo. Donzo isu ntimi Donzo. E na goals ne shahed ne. Nti se Hubert ansha. Me fe da no. This is unze Hubert aji omo pa. So I think he's having 5 goals in all competitions or so. So Hubert ansha go ah. There's a problem. But game wey dey tight call. And also in my draw na say draw normal. Now, Kofi, maybe any goal stars near Diana game near huge. And but any are coming from no defeat our nations at the moment. I told you nations better. Yes. Coach in the ball, my boss say on the evidence of play they played well. Metenasem say on the evidence of seasons after seasons are Ghana Premier League clubs. Abo games against certain teams. Ewo Africa. Omoba omo relinquish 12 13 11 last minute no ma fight yaba. They don't really give competition but still after baby any quarter ya e why you know enim guasie muli but Premier League, they are still fighting among the top title challengers. Possibly, or winning game where they can be on top. So it means that form no left in off last season. Yes, Master coach in here, it has come with its own controversies, but at least they are fighting. Team Nenya as strong as last season. Yes, Obianim. But on the evidence of South Africa about struggle on that score, no, now this very game, if we are to sell the Ghana Premier League proper, I don't know why Flyers are circulating Emmanuel Mafo versus Francis Atakumi. Samuel Atakumi, sorry.
Samuel Atakumi,
Emmanuel Mafo, because these are the two top scorers in the league. Atakumi has been consistent with the goals from last season to this season. Emmanuel Mafo this season, and you one fluke. In the last game, no was goal no day, but the third goal, Ebiana Bekun Chelsea on the shame.
Yes,
and he 6 goals. And remember, now in year project, me say Chelsea ne ayi Arsenal crano. Omo he players in the project. So things are the things we need to talk about. And the Emmanuel Mafo Atakumi game, and he puts this game on a different level for us to see.
Yeah.
Say why in the best? Emmanuel Mafo no di agrobeshe on onim home nima way. Now Jenny is sharp and Opego were very direct. Atakumi so is a very good talent. And Osen Atakumi ball and say onim ball banankasa ball. And Omaya 9. And the Okutabo now are good. Osen him go.
Yes.
Niti a form. You see, said we are not Timi Konya point to crowd from this game. Me take you as my favorites to win the league.
Oh, okay.
Because Ghana Premier League your venue be or say team ne per results I would di agro. 1 point crowd. Now I'm saying this because I've seen Adriana's performance in recent times, and you can see, say Adriana in the last 7 games, we're in a 5, quadro 2. That is a sign of a team that is really ready to challenge for the title.
Okay.
And see, so to be pick up and continue on the unbeaten run now. Ebemana at 24 points, and he will come home for the subsequent game, and that would mean that Adriana starts Kofi. And I about first round now, you know. No more than so maintain it up. New home game will be against Holy Stars.
Yes.
So Kofi is a game that fair results should be a draw. Then we know Adriana call finish.
Yes.
And so a pick point a huge statement. Oh, honor. Now, Become Chelsea, Samates. Now Chelsea were coming a former coach.
Yeah.
Christopher Enin.
And now the second time I saw.
The second time, but the last time I'm board draw. I'm board draw. Now he's coming again, and Chelsea's team where he say, "Obi be share Chelsea or the motivation." Say, and this is Golden City at first. No who no.
Yeah.
And this is say, but it's good for Chelsea in the last 3 home games after losing Kotokodeas. So Chelsea are in a training now.
Yes.
And that should guide them to go for this game. Some make a Shaibu asem now no decided to move.
Yes.
Are you match no?
Not one about 2 goals.
What I say? Maka just say Shaibu is not your typical number 9 talented striker. But for maybe play our hard working see player I know say minimum so many home. He's forcing. And you see Adieba ko any natural advantage physique energy. At least so be more presence, box presence enough.
Yeah.
Player be Votamada, Newcastle. On should any ball banabo. And what didn't kwambia so be go tatters still no go at Kofi game way. We are touting the boys said they should win. Someone says omunye week.
Okay.
Omunye week. Almost squad they very formidable. Tina this season I opponents again. So make me a shake goals. Eddie Tiomo. Second ko went to
no.
And he is not a side that say Chelsea under 80. Kra, the last time I bet you draw. Eddie be na record under 80 omo. Ono ko talk about draw no dey about this very game.
Okay.
Nti Kofi is a game that I think someone said they be saying Chelsea.
Yes.
But at 7. Chelsea that 14. Some say I feel they mood they agro 13 to 14 wa. Mo so there me nya predicate am na bam say see ah. Nti mo prove me wrong kakrada.
Okay.
Me say afi mbedi 11, 12, 13. You say prove me wrong. Nam ka say Hussein wa ferry. But you start 11, 12, 13. You do be kana mo da relegation so. Nti Kofi game wey there. And I said there was a Makasa munim de mu komu no. I see a well committed side. I see a side that is really poised for action. because yes games na Chelsea ahye no potentially winnable teams games be say and I say Chelsea team win so right from defense midfield to attack sa ball na mo ball na nso ni so I say Chelsea team win Lions last game Kofi
any Carrera
Jana Eswati the Lions at home there I'll give Lions the chance to win Bechemun so I'll give them the chance. I'll give Bechemunso the chance to win.
Meda sipa. Eno aye Hussein Adams na otene nkase amanonisem where the see ye be fa course no ye wie pe ma se de ne se etwa so e de ama shishishe nyo nyasem kitokura 0242020208 0242020208 lines ni nyina gum friends se ne ni komo GP no week number 12 games e wo ho ai se e ba so ana amfe so asset bandit 1 league week number 9 games sana so kopiemo e wo Europe so ana so share matches akese e ho chena big match ana 4:30 Chelsea and Arsenal and I see ebo Barcelona ebone other clubs ni nyina ebone has to focus so etiano ne ano e match e to the other na bibia boko there
na minimum five me what you say rainbow colors
you colors in sincere
yeah no kama wole gol no kwani ya come for no bia akufo kuma wole gol and na to so ya be so mo 3-1 adi 3 points akoya ni me that's good
yes yeah that's it pa hello good morning yes and when you yenti when you
kuntani metreze matana ya mete bono ko ni sabanti na hodia ade ko so yan ko fe bono da ya mu dai di wadde kuma nyade
ya frozen
kuntani
nkonta so ba na betru support na ma bejin jamo na kwata na fie se omo team ni petrans na waba se ba sana boys ni be pa no manya honde de abo
through support na draw the lose sa
inyo mo pesa de waka na o mate at but nye bo pa ese bia mo bo match no maka bo draw na se bisa why here de waka na why yeah that's it pa nkonta yeah that's it hello good morning hello good morning good morning
hello
yes sir we dey na be free Yentio.
Pao division.
You yentio Pao.
Ana pere Pao wazo. Aya. Ai pato ajana da tenen pato.
Pao ana watu kwana.
Ujuka ankoba bia enne mara.
Ediana edi kan 23 points.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Akwaaba de mama dia tiate.
Yeah, that's it, Papa. Yeah, that's it. 0242020208 and 0207573003. Yem papa kakrebi enka na no chi no. Na ye birthday sefra na komo bia keche bi da to ase wie pe. Masade ne sen e ba wakom de ne no nya asem kitokra. Na topic komo de ba no. Tie bi utie bia e be boa. Wana mo na otu no. Nkora no so benya akomapa ayise ometimi abo bronya na bi TV. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and when you?
Dan Koko
yentio.
Yo mona di ma pa. Yo kotoko we match we ya we need ya be ha adwen o. Nte be ko na selection na o ya o ni ye kwa course kwa toku no be de husukura.
You.
Onye na ho pa my.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, pa. Say, our friend, Dan Koko, so I better adwene. Network, and I say, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, when you?
Abdul Samed, Mr. Mombasa.
Samed, may you?
I'm in Islam, I'm about the Bogana man, the Kumaya. Kotoko Mesromo. You will pray a war horn winning bobo. Restore where Hene. That prayer needs to be come hand. That's what Europe no ban a jail. Akwani ni mbo no bobo 9 and 10. Esese ya de ne bobo ni na bo ye tim ni mu ye du no. Ye mfa bo akwani mobi. Kwan poku a wa sese ga ni mbo no bo che kwan poku. Nti adenki ne ye mfa ni mobi. Eya mo mfra mpanifo na mo bisa bi some questions bisa because mo from ni ye bisa mo nsam bi ana ye so ye wa akwa ye tibi. Ba mo from anu anu sa mo kan na mo awie mo from First no nanka mo ya sponsor mo frempanu bebre na mo nyesa
you said your man is club no your man say before game bia no one make coach and as a player interview now on my some it's a emra is self national and don't you see it is on this time couple example obetima free coach be say coach match akubu sena city o ma ko any training ground and say visa so benya coach no not me buta ansem na there we match no
okay back and yes because your players mo wa ball no mo nimbo and so coach no any panfo na di team na nya chum sem to mo pese obi ba mobi na da bia kwa amfoku da bia akoye onim ball boy say na no ginam na yo boy anya paneti won say bi da so da bia wo ginam ne ya ho akere ginam mo yes
ya semu yi wo o de hadwin wo same wo ya da se espontina bibia bako de
o ko ka cha se ko an
you ma iti we
yeah, no pay na yen cha on e mo basile bi ma men cha dum 27 ni ya ne ni ya no chemo na me boy chana invite Arsenal Chelsea enye bete ko bi na o se na match you know let's say Chelsea for was Arsenal for no for na no omunye team obitima break yo mo ya let's say o be break and 2019 was
2019 6 years ni ai se mo mo fanto jana mo sha mo changwa da mtambo
ya big so mo na ebe se bibiri kotoko so se na no an kuya enforce na yanwe na match we ne kotoso nyamenka
yes yeah that sepa last but one good morning
hello
yes sir when you
Haruna Sekwa
Haruna yentie from Sekwa
yema majuma pa mo yema Ghana man mitimi aka so foku le gina ko non simini say all the same say full 90 minutes ne de na aka so foku agene 3 points na yeso ya frosoro hobi na bra ayi oli ayi ye player na asem no menyanti ho ayi bi say
omo nyamfa mai omo ya banya na edibo eye FN na ediba nto omo de ba e ba mati wa
na kwambo ku na ya ka je say na wonya de no.
Hey, Obi na ten again and yan discussing I miss it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, when you
recollect.
You Sule.
Yo.
Yentu, I hate you.
Yentu. Then I have to summer the day. This is also yeah, I start ya papa na this evening outside go kura want me say because outside the crowd say because you can get beji pia ma kura say go.
Wa say ha say.
That be na penalty
go be more say.
Obi mu cha mo ndi me kura me mo board e kura the penalty kura ma me say me mo cha me na kwa say we say onye re o ba outside go kura say kura me e di sala ruda o ti no say na some dey kan boy na o kan o mo mo no mo ba ni ti ndi no so onye di mi ewe no mo nja sa say we no ma kwa me kura na no ko dey go ya ilu ti e kwa mo mi nu ti no mo ti say go oh bo na e fi enim bo aye say ni show yenim bo na mo yenim say e tro mo mu ti no mo
ba ko pe mo lusu na ise mo gaza san na
o mo ya ese nka coach je o anya we na ti coach o bo ta yi market ni na wo lusu ta nka ya record ama wo this is what the record no oh
you
say that go bi yam that say bye bye
yes that say Sule hello yes sir when nana ko you come nana you deal from Sekwa
no era mas na mo pa mo ya mo
you
yes no o say o mo nya de bi no nya de so go so o share o bo say no na ndima ai nya no say ball on boy say go kotokofo o bo say no senka ye shaka ye senku go 3-1 ana 3-2 de yes no omo yi omo yam no omo yi adwuma ne man
you nana yeda sipa yentimi emfa frefo bie abiem yenyi birthday sin fro na yemfa wini ntwa to kra na yanko na birthday no tem se rest for abum no etempa Akwaaba ho donti de bia omuti yo ena eyem yankasa madamfo Alhaji Mahama Fiura isi owanchi ene ne second born Hajia Hawa Alhaji Mahama ene ne birthday wase yamfa Akwaaba radio so na yamwecho no happy birthday wase say Nyankopon M1 alam1 na oman mfien bebre no mie na adwenem se de be ya awofo no so banyana so mfa so enti Hajia Hawa Alhaji Mahama from wo papa alaji mama efiura ene wo mame omo say happy birthday enko emfama ene ededi.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Yo na yantan twaso bi ma ne enko enim na we from yenua boy Emmanuel Italy one nere friend of Bapa Dina say ne Ekua Korea birthday Italy ene wa woda ye mama happy birthday say nyankopɔ emmo wo ma mfien bebri na enka no mi wadwunim no onyo how bia no emfri wa koma bra ne wa odenti Ekua Korea happy birthday enko emfama from Adamfo Bapa Dina ene ne kuno boy say yemfa Akwaaba radio so na yema wa woda pa.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Yo na we every yenua ye friend Pakwesi on bra penyin ni Eric Ado sponsor ambassador na Pakwesi e Dubai sisi wo say Yvonne ene your birthday we show happy birthday was sere nyankopon emmo papa na omo mfie ne bebre na enka on na akoye wa wodi de ba akoma so bia nyankopon enye ne kama emfama na omo mfie ne bebre na enka on wosi woyi yade bia na efri wakwam enti Yvonne isi owakra from wankasa wadamfo pa ye frɛ no Pakwesi was say happy birthday enko emfama de dedie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, you enti yeah, so was I line no problem. Yeah, go now way from Brekum Chelsea and that team the players in from captain the last person I see what club num almost say supporters no na no mo kodoma BBC na ntwa yi kra nti kotodwagu fam omo epa Chelsea e bo match ni wie no na mo fra mo senka eja omo mra na nka supporters na mo mo nsam mfa mo nanso omo ama no omo echa se yade isi ntwa yi nti de asibia no kotodwagu fam anane ne team ni se omo de kotodwagu fam epa Chelsea supporters ni nyina achew se mo mfa enchew mo ebinsi biem da se de bia nyambo ada wochina ye nyina ba piem Brekum Golden City Park na abetro support no e de ma club no etimi edin krim enti me gina players na nam na supporters no the players ni ye no yesre yemfa enche mo na ebinsi biem da enya de yi se bekwa we na mbedi o machi na ebobo match ni wie no na esen ko mbobom nsem edema mo na mbobom abaso sampa matimi adom na matimi afaka na mabe support mo na ewie no lose aba ese o mantimi ansam be chiem up nti o mo so mesere se mo mfa ncha mo bi ensi biem da o mo yemma ese o mo na ese bitimi afom o mo fom so na mo de ache o mo sere bia e betretre o mo na ebi sensi biem te besere magina mpenefo na aka nyina nam se supporters no de esi na ntwa yi enti mo fanche players no na ochina yentro support and fama se de bia nkunu bi no ebetimi akonti from captain ana ne ana fi so do Emmanuel ana kofo ayi se omo senior players with team no no omo se omo sere ebi ensi biom mo fanche omo enti Chelsea supporters no me aminimu se the players na ke no mo de ache enti mo fa ne nyina entu wachi na yem focus na yentro support no fama boys se de bia ochina 3 points no ebetimi akọ edema mti kotodwagu fam ya pamacho supporters no na no de si ewo doma no ebi NCBM ya sremo momfa enche na obi a yesi etia ne naso bia bufu bia yesi obi am bia no momfa bufu ne ento chen na yemfoko so nyame ya doma eda wochena sire bia yibewie no na 3 points na yesi aka wakensim no Chelsea ensabetimi aka supporters edamase se moajatum yo yakọ upness eye Masedi anything.